years, I've nailed this on an emotional, physical, nutritional level. There are very few practitioners that have. I am not bragging. This is not about ego. This is about, yeah, I worked hard for this. I studied. I really take a look at things. I observe things. I challenge everybody who teaches me something. Understand something. You got to start challenging yourself till you have the perfect day, until you know how to hold the line in a loving way for yourself, first and foremost, before anyone else. It's going to be really important that you do this. Now, I'm going to tell you something. It will never slide, whether you want to believe this or not, no matter if we fill up the whole of 220 rooms at the Extopa Palace. First and foremost, it's going to be relationships. It's going to be teaching you how to have the most beautiful relationship with your body and your spirit. And that is going to come first and foremost before any kind of other treatment, okay, or any kind of sales pitch or selling anything, because that is the root of it. When you leave, you need to take the most important part home with you, because it's always been in you, but you've got to uncover and discover it. And that's what our job is to do. And I do promise you, we'll have the best energy. We had the best energy medicine equipment. We are going to have the best diet for you when you come at the best price. So we're going to do all of this. And do you know why? Because we can. And isn't it amazing? Think about all the times in your life when you felt just so proud. You know when you felt proud of yourself? Not when somebody gave you something, but when you gave somebody else something and you changed their life, whether it was just a little bit or it was a lot. There is no greater gift than doing this. And I'll tell you something, we have to come from there. You take a look at the people that you know that are sick, physically or emotionally. And guess what? They're so caught up in their story. They're so caught up in themselves in a negative way, okay? They'll never see clear. When you start not thinking about yourself in a negative way, but what you could become to actually go out and gift the world. And that is the Holy Grail right there. That's the Holy Grail of everything. So rules of engagement. I really want everybody to get a perfect day consult before they come. Fly Aero Mexico. There's no PCR test, no quarantine, no mask. On your return, you only have to do a spit test. We have the doctor coming to the clinic. Okay. So just understand that. All right. And understand this, if you knew the law, you'd know they can't detain you when you come into your country. They legally cannot detain you. Now, I don't know when that's really going to change, because there will come a point, and I need you to get this. Understand this, your brothers and sisters, your neighbors and your friends will be, okay, programmed to turn on you. So if you have to tell somebody that you got the vaccine to get them off your back, you do that. Okay. All right. You do it. You understand something. I will lie to anyone that can't handle the truth. And that's the deal. Now, do I come on here and lie to anybody? No, I do not. And I swear to God, I don't. But I will lie to any type of people, anybody who thinks they're authority over me. I will tell them what they need to hear. And chances are, if they think they have authority on me, I won't even talk to them. I won't answer them. I will not engage at all. So let's get that perfectly clear. You got to learn the rules of engagement on this planet. And that is that this is a life-threatening, fun-filled adventure if you understand that nobody has authority over you, but you need to strategize more than they do against you. And that's the problem. We don't strategize, but we can't. How are we going to strategize? What? They gave us a manual that was basically built on lies and toxicity. Okay, think about it. Just give it not too hard of a thought, but here's the deal. Okay, they can't get the poison out of the water, out of the food, out of the air, and off the TV and off of the media. So the reality is they don't want to. This is what has ruled us and schooled us and fooled us forever. I'm not going to go on about it today, but you need to understand something. Dr. Wolf, I don't have enough time to come and see you. I don't have enough money. Dr. Wolf, I don't have enough money. I don't have enough time to do the course. I don't have, okay, then go to my library. Well, Dr. Wolf, I'm so busy. Well, guess what? When you become a priority, which is usually when what? You're on your deathbed or when somebody else is on their deathbed, then everything is a priority in health. And then you go on, you start Googling everything, and then you go nuts. When you come to take the Perfect Day Consult, you will get a 300-page manual that will teach you how to assess your family on an emotional and physical level. You'll have all the different diet recipes that you need, blender drinks, soups, salads, things to get you started. You'll have everything on what to do externally, internally with your body. This comes with every consultation. And you also have unlimited support by us. We're never going to stop answering your phone calls. Right now, I have 13 people that are on phones. By the time that the new year comes, we'll have 20 people. Okay? So it's like this. Have faith. Have faith, Daryl. Keep hiring people. Keep hiring your master practitioners to get on, to help people, to get them to do consults. This whole project. You know what? Use your imagination and start making the most beautiful life for yourself. That's what I'm gonna keep on doing it. All my energy, even though I share things on Telegram about the C and the V and everything else, I'm still free. You know what? I'm not buying into these guys, not buying into these bullies. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Can you please get this to go? So you see what happens, everybody, when you try to do a new system. So how do I do it myself now?
These two buttons up here.
What?
These two buttons.
What
Left
two buttons?
up,
Show me where the two buttons are.
1, 2.
Well, I've never seen those. You told me to use these. Okay. All right. I got it. They're not working. Thank you. So everybody, if it seems like we are unorganized, we are being the best organized that we can be, eh, guys? Yeah, this is like trying to jimmy rig everything, okay? Because like I said, this is the third time we had our internet cut. So if you can't take a joke, right? Okay, so the New World Practitioner training, the first one we're going to do in Ixtapa is October the 9th. It was September the 9th. I had to move it a month. Okay, the first container will be on its way next week. The second container is going to leave in 15 days. So I'm trying to schedule everything that it gets there about 10 days, 2 weeks prior, and then we've got to set everything up. But it's not hard to set it up. We'll have the thermography set up. We'll have the all of our equipment, all of our energy medicine is set up. We'll have everything set up for the course, and we'll even have our studio set up. But again, we have to rely on people running internet cable 17 kilometers. But they said that they're on it, okay? Because we've already paid the money. So it's like this. Why don't you just do a little bit that scares you but honors you every day? A little bit that scares you but honors you every day. And that's how I live my life. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a New World Practitioner course. It starts October the 9th and it goes until, where do we have it here? Is that right? 30th? 21? No.
Yeah, and then you have the bonus days.
Well, where's the date on that? Okay. So it goes to November the 5th. So if you were to stay the whole 28 days, so we've got, if somebody comes for the New World Practitioner course, you've got the whole life coach, which is 9 days. First day is an orientation day where we get to, well, we get to know everybody. And then we take you off to the island and we go snorkeling, just have a good time in the afternoon. Or if you don't want to, you can just chill out and then we're going to come back. And the next day we start 8 days of the whole life coach. Then there's a day break. Then we go into the Wolf non-surgical. And then that'll last for approximately 11 days. And there's a 1 day break there. But after it's over, we take 1 day off after the 11 days. And then what do? Well, we come back for 5 days. And then for 2 hours in the morning, we get together at the pool. 2 hours in the evening, we get together around the fire and we talk. And what we want to do is solidify your dreams. We want to keep on working on your imagination because your imagination is the most powerful thing that you will ever have. If you can imagine it, you can have it. If you can imagine it enough with passion and purpose, You can have it. You will have it. And the problem is we've got the most of the population on the planet imagining the end of the world, imagining that everything's going to hell in a basket. So you get that much energy, and guess where it's going to go? So where the mind goes, the body follows. And I just did a masterclass on that I will be releasing. And understand this, that's the ticket right there. Where your mind goes, your body follows, and you get to what? Become the gift or the curse of your life. So that's why we want you to stay the last 5 days, because we want you to take all the information from the New World Practitioner course, right? Which is 22 days, 23rd day off, and then 5 days of just hanging out. And then in the morning, 2 hours, and at night, 2 hours. You'll be surprised with that gap in between. I'm going to teach you how to really run your imagination. And then guess what? You're not going to tell me why you can't do something. You're going to tell me how you're going to do something. And understand something. Here's the big thing that you forget. Okay. You make these plans, but you're making plans from a brain that only can be accessed by 10%. That's right. Human beings only use 10% of their brain. Go figure. And then some of them use none of it. Okay. But the reality is that which created everything, the universe, when you put your dreams and desires out there, and then you sit back and connect to your breath in peace and calm. And when you think about what you want, you just go, that's right. I do deserve it. And it's coming, because we've been taught that we are non-deserving, that we have little self-value. Well, don't you see it? I mean, I can say something to anybody and put any price on it, and it's always going to be too much. Okay. Or I can say something and I can say it's going to be 3 days and it's too long. I could say it's 1 day and it's too long, because the actual biggest problem with this planet and the humans that are on it today is being that they don't deserve. You can't get what you feel you don't deserve, but then you're going to tell me you do deserve it, but then you won't be able to follow through, because everything is subconscious programming. So you only have what you have in your life right now because of the programming that's been done to you. It's not your fault, but you better change it. And that's why I tell people to come to the Whole Life Coach course. It's 9 days out of your life. Okay, I'm going to give you a money back guarantee that at the end of the first day, you're going to go, I know why I'm here. I know why I'm here, because you're going to know in the first day. And in those 9 days that you stay with us, okay, and you do the Whole Life Coach course, you're going to know who you are, and you're going to know what your purpose is and your passion is. And you did come with that, but it was taken away from you. Oh God, please think about it. You know what? We work like slaves. You know what? We work like slaves until we find our passion and purpose. You know what? I'll tell you, when I was working and I didn't like what I was doing, of course, yeah, I want to retire. Of course, I'd like a pension. I'm never going to take a pension. I'm never going to retire. I love what I'm doing, and I'm going to do it. So find your passion and purpose. And you know what? Just take more time off and go visit the world if you want. But what are you giving to the world? What's your value? What are you giving to the world right now? Well, I'm not giving anything because I'm so scared. Well, there it is right there. There's your answer. We need brave hearts, and we need you to find your passion, your purpose, and your gift. And you need to gift the world with it. Okay? All right, so let's move on here. Boy, I really wish we had the other setup. I'll tell you that. Now, how do I get that to go? Down here.
Yeah,
okay.
Regular.
Okay, all right. So let me just take a look here. I'm not used to the screen being so close to me. So we are doing a course in October, another one in November. So one is October the 9th and the other one's November the 6th. And then for those people that are going to be in Mexico, do one January the 14th, February the 12th, and March the 13th. We really are. And the reason why we do it like this is because there's a lot of people that are going to come 3 times, and they're going to become master practitioners and help us teach twice. And then they're going to become master trainers. And the reality is, when you're a master practitioner, okay, and you've done this 3 times, you don't have to. You can come once. And I guarantee you that if you go and work on somebody and you do the body work, okay, you're going to give them a money back guarantee. And if they want their money back, I'm going to give it to you, because that's how much I believe in our stuff, because there is no more powerful body work than ours. And when you do it even one time, our 22-day course, and I'd like you to stay for the extra 5 days. But when you go home, I promise you that you can talk to dozens of practitioners that took the course once and that are totally successful, and they're making more money than they've ever made. And this isn't a pitch, but they are, because they're living their passion and their purpose. Okay. So, okay, let's go on. Where are we here? Why does it keep going over there? Okay. All right. So 6 life enhancing bonus days, the day off, like I said, and then the extra 5 days. And this is just the pool view. And it's also just the view of outside in the back where we'll be doing the fires. Okay. All right. Okay, personalized treatment and training, online consultation. I want everybody to understand something. Those people that can't come or do not believe that we can do what I say we can do, if you ever get, let's say, a knee problem, ankle problem, tinnitus, or you get you could have arthritis in your hands, you could have like a cesarean and the scar tissue is limiting your life, we'll come on for 2 hours on Zoom or on Skype, and we will teach you how to personally work on yourself using clapping, using a shot glass called one-shot therapy, or we can actually teach you how to do some of the Wolf non-surgical if you can do that. And we're only going to show you that part of the body. Oh my God, I can't believe it. My hip, it's killing me. I know I don't want to have surgery. And you're going to go on, you go, I don't want to have surgery. I don't know what I'm going to do. And we're going to get on with you. And we're going to show you how you're not going to surgery just by getting on with us for 2 hours. So that's an actual 2-hour training. Okay. All right. These are the treatments that we do for people when they come. We do these treatments in the personal treatment and training, everyone. Just understand something. That's a 35-hour usually a 35-hour course where people come for a week in a personal treatment and training. I'll show you that in a minute. 5 hours of nutritional, emotional, and then you're getting about 10 to 15 hours of body work done on yourself when you do it. And then you're going to do about 10 to 15 hours. Then you're going to have the whole 30 hours is your training to learn how to do it with each other. Okay. When people come to the certification course, they go, well, will I get worked on? Well, understand something. That's 11 days. That's 8 hours a day. That's 88 hours. I hope you know that in doing the certification course, you're going to have every joint, every muscle is going to be opened up and taken apart. Okay. Anyway, so when you come for treatments, these are the treatments right here. All right. And you can see the list is long. Okay. Because understand something. Every problem that we have is a scar tissue issue, displaced calcium or crystallization issue. That's it. And practitioners do not focus on this. And we will give you a money back guarantee that the first treatment we do will outshine everything else that you have ever done. And you're going to ask me why we do that. Well, because put your money where your mouth is. And we should be giving a money back guarantee for everything that we do, or why are we doing it? It can't be that good, right? If we can't do that. All right. So here's where couples will come. Okay. So couples will come, groups will come, even one person will come by themselves, okay, to be trained. All right. And the first one's called whole body joint therapy, where we show restoration, where we show you how to take apart any joint that you think that you have to go to surgery for, or you've got a limp, or don't you just love where everybody wears that elastic around the elbow or around the knee? Are you like kidding me? You're kidding me, right? That is the biggest joke I've ever seen in my life. Well, that's to stop you from moving. But if you don't move, the inflammation causes crystallization and scar tissue still. So if you were to take that off and give me 5 minutes on your elbow or your knee or even on your hip, I could prove to you in 5 minutes, I will do more than everybody else has ever done, because it's all about scar tissue no matter where you talk about it, whether it's a joint problem or a tumor or a fibroid, okay, or a spinal problem. It's where the fibers used to be like this. Then it gets sticky glicky and they come together. And then guess what? That's like beef jerky. And then because of the inflammation, they actually become a knot. So then what we got to do is untie the knot, open up the fibers, and guess what? Scar tissue turns right back into connective tissue as soon as you restore the life. It's all about restoring energy and restoring life into the body. So we have 5 personal treatment and trainings: whole body joint restoration, couples training and treatment, emotional, nutritional body work for them. We have what we call the Perfect Day Pain-Free Pregnancy. That's a 10-day course. We have another one called Athletic Deep Tissue Body Work Training, and that's mainly for athletes and also for trainers. We also have Wolf Non-Surgical Personal Treatment and Training, where we will go in and do specific areas of the body. We'll teach the whole body, but really focus on really troubled areas, okay? All right. Okay, so what comes with every PTT? Well, understand something. When you come to get a personal treatment and training, if you were to come to Mexico, you're going to get a 350-page patient Wolf Non-Surgical Body Therapy Guide that will be step-by-step on how to work on the whole body so that you can become the hero, you can become the practitioner for your family. You also will get the Perfect Day Lifestyle Guide, which is a 300-page guide. I was already telling you that if you even get a consultation from us, you'll get that as well. Look at everything is about follow through. You know what? I can't believe how we fell for this. When a doctor says, I'll keep an eye on that for you, or come back in 3 months or 6 months and I'll check it. You know, the reality is this: your health never changes unless you change. Your health never changes unless you change here. Okay. So you got to change in between here. That's it. So if you don't want to change your personality, you're never going to change your reality. And if you don't want to be totally different and stand out, then you're never going to have outstanding health. And that's the bottom line. Okay. All right, let's move on. There it is. Okay. Now this manual, okay, is given to our practitioners when they come. Wrong manual there. Make the change. So this manual is given to our practitioners. It's a practitioner manual when you come to take the whole life coach training. Now, just so everybody knows, in November, I'm going to be doing what's called Healthy to 100 Live, and I'll tell you why. I like to be in person, but I will do this because guess what? I believe that in November, the whole world's going to be locked down. Okay. I could be wrong. And, I always plan for the best, but I believe if it's not going to be the whole world, there's going to be a lot of countries that aren't going to be able to get on a plane. And there's a lot of people that won't want to get on a plane. So I'm going to come on and do the most powerful 3 days that I can on an emotional, nutritional, and physical level. Okay. All right. All right. So there's where Extopa is, everybody. Extopa is such a clean, beautiful town. You have no idea. It is gorgeous. There's the Extopa Airport. It's small, but it's still an international airport. Up until a year ago, most cities around the world, you could have flew straight into Extopa. Now you have to go to Mexico City and take a 45-minute flight. Okay. All right. Just so you know. Next thing is it's $22 by cab or $8 by shuttle. Okay. There's Extopa Palace right there. Okay. This is what we'll be running. That's the reception. Okay. Everybody, you can take your time and go through this, but if you take a look, one person suite, okay, it's $45 a night. Okay. You're not going to find anything that inexpensive anywhere for what we're going to be giving you. Okay. And then you can take a look at one person, 1 month. We lay it all out, 1 year, and then different amounts of people coming together. So here's the deal. When you wake up in the morning, what's going to be waiting for you? Well, you're going to pay again, one price. That's it. And you're going to be having blender drinks of fruit. You're going to have fresh fruit. You're going to have many different types of vegetable juices. You're going to have lemons. You're going to have limes. You're going to have orange juice. You're going to have avocado. You're going to have coconut milk. You're going to have coconut meat to eat. And guys, and then you're going to have veggie sticks that you can dip into guacamole, or you can dip into, we have a couple other one, a chickpea dip. So the reality is we're only going to give you hearty, healthy food while you're there. Look at, you can walk 5 minutes, okay, to 7 minutes, and you can find all the restaurants you want for food. And there's a restaurant in the hotel, but they don't make great food. So if you want to eat there, you can eat there. But the reality is you may not believe this, but I'm not really big on eating. So I guess you could tell. I'm big on healing. And you know what? I eat to live. I don't live to eat. And I'm not saying that the odd time I don't go out and splurge and I want to bite and chew and taste, and I do it. I get it. I do it. But the reality is 80 to 85% of my diet is based on this right here. My gosh, if it wasn't, I'd be going crackers right now. Okay. I need lots of energy. I need stability, no inflammation, no infection in my body, because the world is infected right now. On an emotional and physical level, the world's infected. And just dealing with people, okay, I'm telling you, if you could come and sit with me, which when I start going here and I start making phone calls, I have certain times of the day, I'll slot it off. And if you came for treatments, or you came for personal treatment and training, or you came for a course, you're allowed to come and sit with me while I talk to patients, or I deal with patients all over the world. And then you're going to understand that if you don't hold the line with people, and hold the line first with yourself, nobody's going anywhere. We can love people, and they can know that we unconditionally love them, but we will hold the line. We will not let somebody's subconscious, okay, keep them in a disease state, a dis-ease state. We will not allow that. So if you come, understand something. This is why people, well, not everybody, but this is why people gravitate to me, because I will lovingly say, no, did you see what you just said? Did you see how you just acted? Because that's what you're coming for. You're coming for someone to help to mirror and to help you find and uncover and discover that real you, that beautiful you, because you're not you if you're not in love with it. You've got to be in love with it. Be in love with your life. Be in love with you. Okay, no matter what goes on out here, listen to me. You'll know your stability when all hell breaks loose, and you can stay connected to the lion heart breathing, have a slight smile on your face, shoulders back, and go, yeah, I got this. And guess what? There is no payoff in suffering. There is no payoff, guys, in suffering. So you might as well get it. Suffering is not the way to the Lord. Okay, suffering is not the way to win over your family. Okay, and you know what? I'm going to tell you something. People are stuck on suffering. You know, they believe that whoever suffers the most in the family loves the most. Well, I guess where does that leave me, right? Well, the reality is I'm not going to suffer for my children or for anybody else anymore. I've got children that are like on the edge of, vaccination, not vaccination. You know what? If you don't love and honor and respect yourself, and you rely on the rest of the world to fill up your heart, then guess what? You've already been vaccinated. You've already been vaccinated. What do you think the biggest problem is? You've been vaccinated if you don't believe that love is a self-serve job completely, because it is. Because guess what? Love is so temporary from your family, because it is. Come on, they can't always be there. They can't always be filling up your heart. They give you what they can. They hug you, kiss you, love you. Okay, but the reality is guess what? It's your responsibility. You may be sick right now, but it's your responsibility to get well. And it's my responsibility to make sure I follow through, not just sell you a bunch of products, not just do energy medicine therapy or body work on you. I better train you on how to do as much of this when you leave as possible, that you can learn how to love and care for yourself and hold the line when you go back home to your toxic family. Toxic emotionally, toxic physically. And I'm not putting them down, okay? Because they were put down and they don't even know it. And because everybody's been put down, we just think it's normal. if I have to listen to that again, I have a normal diet. Yeah. How's your health? Oh, it's pretty normal. Yeah. Yeah. Well, don't do that, because if you want to be a statistic, you're not going to be around for very long. Okay. All right. This is for all my practitioners out there. These are my practitioners. You know what? They were going, Dr. Wolf or Daryl or whatever they call me. Where is that chart? Well, we just finished it, didn't we, Nat?
Sure
Now
did.
this looks much better than, doesn't it, than it does on here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This chart, you have no idea how many hours. How many hours do you think it took us to build this? Seriously, 150 between there.
I'd say between 150.
Yeah, 150. The reality is we wanted to create a masterpiece, and these are going to be for sale, aren't they?
Yes,
So if you want a chart like this, everyone, you're going to see them up on my website in about 2 weeks. You're not going to see another chart like this ever, because guess what? Everything we decided to do, we're going to do it. It keeps jumping all over the place. Maybe it can. Anyways, Sean, you got to. Anyways, he's doing his best. We're trying to figure something new. Anyway, so this is the highway of life, the digestive tract. Now, for all my practitioners out there, how big is it going to be, Nat?
20 inches by 11 inches.
20 inches by 11 inches. And guess what else, guys? How much is the fabric one going to be for the wall? Like, how big is it?
It can be up to 4 feet by 8 feet.
4 feet by 8 feet. Okay, so that's how big it can be. And you're going to have to call in, then we'll special order that for you. Okay, all right. Let's move on to the next slide. Okay. All right. Now, this is for my practitioners again, everybody. So, and also, if you guys follow me, you see how I use that black and white chart with the bowel? Again, Ray, we just finished these today, and we've been working on this for what? What do you think? 4 months? 3 months?
At least 3
At
months.
least. Yeah, I don't want to do any exaggerating. Oh, except when you have your dreams, it's good to exaggerate them to a point that it scares you a little bit, but don't over exaggerate to the point that it makes you so scared that your subconscious tells you that, you know, you could never have that, right? So sometimes it's gentle baby steps until you get your groove. Okay. All right. So anyways, that's that chart. I'll be okay. Now we just, okay.
Hey, Sean, you want me to grab that?
Okay. So something is,
Just zoom out. There you go. Yeah.
There you are.
okay, but we got to go back. Can we go back, please? I just want you to work it. Okay. Is that the next one?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Anyways, I wanted to show you the charts that we made for all you practitioners and those of you who are going to be on the master training meeting. Okay, stop. So everybody, I want you to understand something. I do what's called a master's training for practitioners on Thursdays, and people pay to be in it. So if you're interested, then let me know. And you can call me on extension 5 or just call the 800 number if you'd like to really learn about the lost art of being a real practitioner, I believe. Okay. Anyways, let me keep moving. When you come to Extopa, long as everything's available, and we've got a lot of equipment there, everybody will be able to, that comes for certification or personal treatment and training, will be getting 2 hours of energy medicine every day, free. It comes with it, okay? That's with the Bioptron, that's with Avicen. Bioptron, which we just looked at, is the most powerful, full spectrum, polarized light in the world, okay? And this is called Avicen. Avicen, it increases microcirculation by 47%, which is more than any other device in the world. We also will have a sentient element there. And if you don't know what that is, all of these you can see if you go to store.docofdetox.com, not because I want you to buy them, but just to look up the information, and you'll see how we're treating you when you come. Now, the sentient element is the strongest PEMF in the world. The driver is everything. Now, this gentleman who made this, he made the most powerful driver. Do you know how you've got like Rife and you've got a lot of other different equipment out there where you have different frequencies. Well, the frequencies, that's easy. What you do is you take like a sentient element, and all you do is you plug it in like you would your phone, and you can put any frequency in the world. So into a sentient element to reverse something. Now remember something. If a virus had a frequency of this vibration, we would put in the same frequency, but instead of the negative, we'd put in the positive, and that's how we eliminate it. So understand, whenever there's a negative in life, there's always a positive to neutralize it. Okay, and that's how the sentient works. All right, can you next? Okay, this is the most powerful infrared. The stand-up one is more for things like the chest, the back, or you can bend it down and people can lay on a massage table. But the RX seat, that's the most powerful infrared for pelvic inflammation, hip problems, prostate problems, ovarian problems, uterine problems, infertility problems, okay, large intestine, small intestine problems, scar tissue problems, fibroids, tumors. How am I doing? And then when you do come, we're going to also teach you about suppositories, infusions. That's why we always want you to do a consult before you come. If you do a consult before you come and you decide that you want to believe in what we're saying, then you would bring your products with you for the 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Some people are coming for 6 months. You would bring those products with you, and then you would utilize them. If I sell products right now in Mexico to you, I got to charge you another 20% because of the tariffs until I can figure this thing out. And it's a bit of a hurdle. So we always want people to bring their products. And if you're staying for a long time, we'll have other people bring down your products when you order. Okay, so we're going to work this out, and maybe we'll find a way, but right now we haven't. The next thing is, okay, CA on is a device. It's an infrared device that we can actually scan growths in the body, and you know what I'm talking about. And this is a special type of infrared that actually causes growths that you don't want, okay, to shrivel up. Okay, all right. And when it comes to pain and things of that nature, we'll be using this as well. And this is the wand. The wand, we can actually scan different areas that are more stubborn, okay? And it'll also tell us where there are growths that we don't want or cells that we don't want, okay? And we'll also have our thermography there too. So we're going to be on top of this, all right? Next is Cellsonic. This is the world's most powerful energy medicine device. Nothing else is stronger than this, okay? So I'm not going to tell you that I've done it. I'm going to tell you that throughout the world, they have used this on people who have had diabetes, kidney failure, even their spine has been cut, and it has helped the spine fuse back together. I'm going to tell you that people who have had cancer, they have had thermography or a test and then have done this one time and the cancer was not alive after that. Okay, the cells have been reverted. Anyways, you can go on my website to look up this information. If you have questions, call extension 5. All right, we're also going to be doing ionic calcium infusions there. Okay, and they're used for many different things, not just for treating cancer. It's not just for energy, it's for inflammation, it's for dental problems, but we're going to be doing it orally and infusing it. Okay. All right, and that's what a room looks like, a double room. Okay, and that's a singles or couples room with a kitchen. All right, and everybody, so you see the tower, that's going to be used to sterilize your room. That will sterilize a 20 by 20 room in just a matter of approximately 1 minute. That's it. That's how powerful this is. We just hit the timer, we leave the room, and it will sterilize the whole room. So everybody doesn't have to worry about all that other stuff. I'm not worried. I don't need a sterilizer. Understand something. I don't want to get rid of everything because I wanted to build my immune system because I know how to think, drink, and eat right. And if you do, you don't have to have any problems. But when we've got people coming down that have compromised immune systems and they've gone to every doctor and spend tens of thousands of dollars, it's like, nobody can get me well. Okay, I know if I get one virus or one bad bacteria or a little bit of fungus, that's it. It's over for me. And I get it. Because when you have an immune system like a screen door in a submarine, then you're going to go down. I get that. But it won't be long before we turn you around anyways. Because a lot of it is emotional. And I'm telling you why. Every time you go to a practitioner and they don't follow through and actually show you how to love, honor, respect, and heal that body of yours, it's not going to work anyway. So there's the building we'll be staying in. There's three of these, okay? There's three of these buildings. And then we also have another building with 25 offices that I'm going to fill up with the most unique practitioners and doctors from around the world. Because I'm only a small piece of the puzzle. And I know that. When you have a vision, that vision includes everybody, okay? All right? I don't ever want to be anybody's leader, okay? I want everybody to come and become their own leader, okay? That's it. I want to create a place of honor and self-respect and dignity that everybody just goes about and understands that we're searching for a higher vibration, a higher set of rules when it comes to consciousness. All right. So anyways, that's the back of the property. That's the waterfall at the pool, and all the pools will be structured water. Okay. There's a water slide for the kids. Okay. And there's a floating river, and all the pools in Extopa Palace, like I said, will have structured water. And when you swim in structured water, it's like silk, and it will heal your skin, and it will. You're going to go, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I can't believe how my skin just feels. And even if you have eczema or psoriasis, or you have some kind of skin condition, you're going to see that this water's healing. Okay. All right. So this is going to be my new studio where I'm going to shoot all my shows. It's big enough, I'll tell you that. But when we get there, we'll set something up and then we'll build it. So it's not going to be, everything's just not going to happen overnight. Okay. That's what it looks like, guys. You see where the screen is, you see the dance floor, that'll be the main area. And then we can actually have, when I do a live show, I would like to have in the audience will be the people that are at Extopa, and they can come and they can listen, they can watch, they can participate. Who knows what we're going to come up with, but I will tell you this much, that at the end of every training, and whether it's a whole life coach or it's a Wolf non-surgical, we will be throwing a disco dance party. It doesn't have to be all disco, guys, but you know, there is a disco ball here. Okay. All right. We have the biggest gym in the whole county. Okay. So there's no gym bigger than an Extopa. All right. And there's the view from Extopa Beach. There's the view from Extopa Island. Okay. That's the island over there. And guess what? It is amazing for snorkeling. There it is in the daytime. You take a little boat, takes about 7 minutes to get there. And where you catch the boat, they have a crocodile sanctuary. How's that, eh? Pretty crazy. Anyways, and also the beach that's closest to us, there is a turtle sanctuary. So maybe you'll be lucky enough that they'll be releasing the turtles. We were there last year when they were releasing the turtles. There's Extopa Sunset, okay? And that's what they honestly look like. They honestly look like that. It's just every night we went down to the beach when we were there, it was that kind of color. Maybe we just got lucky, but I don't think so, because that's the way the pictures show all the time. All right, there's the beach in the daytime. There's a 15-mile bike path, everyone, and it is in this good a condition. So just letting you know whether you want to walk or rollerblade or you want to bike, okay? 15 minutes away, you can go get fresh seafood from the fishermen. Here's the phone number. If you're coming down, why don't you take this phone number? She's amazing. She does not do x-rays. She did my teeth twice without x-rays. And she's an amazing dentist. She's a biological dentist, okay? Just so you know. And I was quoted 3,500 here. The work I had there cost me, I think it was 750. All right. So 35 Canadian, 750 American. That's what I paid. All right. There's our training center. This is where we'll hold the whole life coach and the Wolf non-surgical. So it's kind of inside outside, right? Okay. It's an inside outside, which is really cool. And there's the training center. There's our last course. Hey, the gang's all here. And a few of these people are coming to Extopa for the October course. And Alicia, who's in the back, she's the, if you look to the left side, 3 over, that's her with her smiling mouth open. Anyways, she's coming. She's one of the master trainers that are going to be coming to actually teach. There she is right there. And she's a master trainer. Do you know what that means? Okay, so she's a master trainer. When she's coming now to teach twice, then she'll be a master trainer, okay? She's a master practitioner because she took the course 3 times. Okay, so she's a master practitioner. She will be a master trainer when she helps us teach twice. That means that she can teach our courses anywhere around the world. That means that we will refer to her personal treatment and trainings. And she will be going up on our website, okay? She'll be going up on the website. And guess what? She'll be featured there because I know that you can go to her no matter where she is, and she's going to give you the most unbelievable treatment or training, okay? And that's what we're looking for. We're looking to put master trainers all over the world. Okay, let me just go back here. That's her just getting her her world crystal, showing that she is a master practitioner. Okay, and so when you come to take our certifications, you're going to get ongoing free trainings. You're going to get mastermind consultant training. It is inexpensive. You're going to get ongoing support with your consultations and treatments. So like when my therapists or practitioners, they get a consult, then what they do is my practitioners will call me. I'll go over the consultation with them, and then they'll tell me, first they tell me what they would do, then I tell them what I would do, and we pull this together because everybody learns from each other, right? That's what it's about. So I'm always here to support you if you ever come to take a personal treatment and training, or you take a certification and you're going to go, well, how does he do that? How can he support everybody? Well, because guess what? When you learn to speak English, you don't need someone to teach you anymore. When you learn to speak the language of self-care and self-love, you don't need me. You'll move on to another teacher, someone who's going to teach you something different than me, because that's life. That's life. Life is the adventure. Number 4, anybody who comes to take our certifications will build your website at cost, professional videos at cost, graphic work at cost. You'll have my whole library. It's yours. You can have all my slideshows if you want. Okay, you get wholesale pricing. And like I said, when you become a master trainer, okay, then you will become on our practitioner map right on our website. Okay. All right. So here's the deal. If it doesn't scare you a little, it's not an adventure. Uncover and discover the genius practitioner from within. Hey, everybody, you know what? I'm eating right. I'm drinking right. I'm doing my stretches. And I'll tell you, I'm stretched. Okay. Just think if I didn't do these things. Just think if I didn't know how to love and care for myself. Just think if I didn't know how to hold the line. Just think if I actually believed that there was an authority over me on this planet. There isn't. I am the only authority for me. We can get rid of the slideshow.
Okay.
So I want to open it up to anybody on Zoom if they have any questions. Okay. Does anybody have any questions on Zoom? Unmute.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
What does he want? No, you asked. Hi, Daryl.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Sil. How are you, Daryl? I've been following you for a little while. When we go there to Ixtapa, if we don't want to come in as a practitioner, just as a guest, can we do that?
Yeah, okay, here's the thing. I want to tell you something. If you come in, you don't want to come in as a practitioner. Let's say you don't even want treatment. Let's say you just want to come and have a beautiful holiday because you're going to. Extopa is gorgeous, guys. I am not building this up for a reason. It is a gem. It's beautiful there. And when you come, you can participate and come to the pool when we have our meetings at the pool in the morning. You can come at night when we have the fire. Everybody's allowed to come. If you come,
Can you repeat the question?
no, I said, there it is. Oh, the question, repeat it?
Yeah.
Okay, if I have to repeat the question, let's say somebody wants to come and they don't want to come for any personal treatment or training or certification, and they don't even want to come because they don't want to come for any treatment, okay? Then guess what? You can have anything you want. You can come and for a fee, and it's not going to be expensive. It's not about expense anyway, guys. I mean, I'm 65. My God, if I live until I'm 95, 30 years from now, with the money that I make already, okay, I could just stop working. So understand something. You can come and just play with me anytime you want, okay? Do whatever you want. So you can come and just do your own thing and then join us when you want. You can come to when I do a show, come up to the studio, or you can come to the meeting in the morning, the meeting in the afternoon. You can hang out, introduce yourself. Also, remember when I told you about the juicing and the veggies and all that stuff?
Right.
We're going to treat you just like everybody else who comes. That's the deal. The reality is my job is to give you what you can handle or would like and gift you with whatever I can and let you know that you can just get healthier. You know, what about this? My gosh, if we were to teach everybody that they could be healthier, I can be healthier. There's nobody that cannot be healthier. We have infinite possibility. Hey, just think if one person were to establish that we could use more than 10% of our brain, my God, it would be a breakthrough. The only reason why we can only use 10% of our brain is because that's all we've ever done. So the reality is we're trying to always push the envelope, okay, to realize that we are spirits. And when you feed your spirit, you do everything. Remember something, everybody. This is not my business. I am not going there to open up a business. I'm going there to open up my heart. And you can believe it or don't believe it. I don't really care, because that's the only thing I have left to do. No matter what happens, that's what we need to do. Any other questions, sir?
Yeah, actually, one more that's pretty on my mind. If we come,
Okay, first of all, can I say something?
yes,
Don't rush your questions. And if you have 20, you can have all 20. So understand that. Okay, go ahead.
so if we could potentially come down for 6 months to a year, let's say, and things are getting better or not getting better back in Canada, is it as a possibility to extend the stay beyond the 6 months to a year?
Okay, first of all, I've got a lawyer
Mhm.
and we got you covered.
Cool.
Okay, look at whatever you need, I'm going to find you. It's going to happen. You're not going to have complications. We've already done the path. You should see. I mean, we're going to talk about 3 years here. 3 years I've been dealing with all kinds of stuff.
Mhm.
Okay, so we've already done it. If we're going to tell you something, it's because we've already had the living crap kicked out of us and we figured it out.
Mhm.
So, you know, if a person said, I want to stay down there, we'll make it happen for you. Okay.
And one last one, I'm sure everybody wants to know, security in the Extopa Palace. What's it like? Are we safe enough in there?
Well, I don't know. What's this?
Just have to repeat the questions next time.
Huh?
Repeat the questions.
Oh,
for,
repeat them from now on.
yeah.
Okay, all right. So, okay, you asked, okay, first of all, if I want to stay longer in 6 months, can we make it happen? Yes. Is it safe at Extopa Palace? Well, nothing's ever happened there. Like they've never had any problems. Do you understand? And the other thing is, let's say there's fences all around, like there's a gate all around. So let's say that things got a little bit hairy. What, you don't think I would protect everybody? Yeah,
Okay,
I've already looked into it. It's already done if we need it. Okay?
for me, thank you, sir.
Yeah, and remember something. There's a lot of really great people there, and there's a lot of really great natives there that are willing to help us as well. Okay? Because we're going to give to them. We're going to help them. We're going to help the natives, and they're going to help us. Okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, we're going there to embrace this community and show this community something they haven't seen before. Okay, all right,
Perfect. Thank you.
okay.
I have
Next.
I have something.
So here's the deal: whoever goes first, that's the person. And the reality is, I'm going to give everybody 15 seconds. I don't mean to do that. But the reality is everybody's scared to ask questions like we were when we were in school. And then right at the end, everybody starts hitting me up and I have to talk people into asking questions. You know what? If you can't, you got to be brave. You got to be brave. So what? Just get out there, ask the question, because the same question that you want to ask, there's 100 people on here that have the same one. Go ahead, love.
Okay, hi. I was just going to say I read an article about driving down to Ixtapa. And I just want to volunteer if anybody is driving down from Canada. I live in Nevada, Southern Nevada, and you can stop at my house. I have a 3-bedroom house. I'm applying to get a passport so I can join down there. But if you're coming to the first class and you're worried about driving down and want to save some money, you're more than welcome to stay with me. There's, isn't there a page on your Telegram?
Yeah, Extopa training on my
Extopa.
Telegram. And that's where you should go. But if anybody wants to get it out there quicker, then make sure you call my extension number 5 and tell me what your needs are. Okay.
Okay. And then I also had a question, about is the Extopa open for the public right now?
Yes.
Okay. And it will continue to be?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Doctor,
Hi.
this is Melissa. And
Hi.
I have a question just to clarify. What is the coaching, the first part of it, actually? Like,
The
who
whole
can I
life coach?
help when I,
The whole
Yes.
life coach.
yeah, is it like a nutritional or?
Oh,
what
no,
kind
no,
of
no.
coach?
So
Okay.
it's okay. So I don't really like to call it nutritional because I think that almost every class out there that people get in nutritional is just awful. Okay, it's awful. All right. So our nutritional class is energy medicine. It's energy medicine nutritionals. Understand something. This A, B, C, D, E, you can take that. You can just take it. Now, do I believe in lots of vitamin D? Yes, I do. But do I believe that there's a different way? Understand, just like everything else, the nutritional world and even the nutritional courses, they're all commercial. They're commercial. The reality is everything is based on frequency. So my course is based on frequency emotionally and nutritionally. And then the diet that you're going to eat, the whole plant-based foods, why we eat what we eat. And I'm not like against animal products. Understand, I will talk about different things. And if okay, let's put it this way. After you've taken my course for 8 days, I will have you come up against a course that's 2 years long. How's that? Because understand, most of it's just filler. And you can believe that or not. I don't really care. I will have any of my, I've already said this. I will have any of my practitioners that took my course come up against any practitioner that's taken and been out there for 10, 20 years working. Because the reality is most people are programmed. And if you come to my course, you're not leaving program. Nobody's going to be allowed to program you. And we're going to go right down to the root of the foundation of what real healing is all about. And real healing is emotional first and foremost. So there's no way of getting it away from that when you come to my course. Okay, so the first day, we go into the emotional part and we get to figure, I go around and you'll see without me getting to know anybody, I know everybody. And if you don't believe me, wait till you go, as soon as a person opens up their mouth, I got them. I got them. I can see what they're hiding and I don't go after them like, oh, I got you. I go, okay, all right, I got you. And understand something. When people come to me, They don't come to get stroked. They come for me to uncover and discover the things that aren't them. And understand something, and you know how to get this. You will never be a good practitioner, okay, until you learn how to uncover and discover, okay, your true self, your authentic self. That's why most practitioners aren't that good, are they? They're not. They're not, because they've never learned how to hold the line for themselves, so they can't hold the line for anyone else. Now, are we going to go through and talk about things like vitamin D? Yeah. We're not going to get into all this other stuff though, because you can skin the cat better, okay, when you start talking about whole plant-based foods, and when you start talking about, look at these products back here, my products, only very few have even changed in the last 40 years. In the first 10 years, most of these products are almost the same ones, because it's the philosophy of them. Everything is about energy medicine, so you better get that. Everything. And it's got to be the quality, and it's got to be the frequency that's in the product, that's in the bottle. That's more important. And you know what? In medicine, this is what medicine does. They take the same problem and they make, okay, so there's 110 different cancers in the human body, but there's only one. There's only one. The rest of them will give you the names of where they are. The treatment might be a little bit different, but the foundation is always going to be the same. You can cut the tumor out, but did you get the belief out that caused the cancer in the first place? Because you take a look at it. You take anybody with any type of autoimmune disease or cancer or anything else, and you can get 1,000 people that eat the same diet, live the same way, and they'll all have different diseases, because it's the emotional that is in charge of the physical. It's the psychological that overrules the biological. So yeah, we're going to learn about nutrition, and I'll tell you something. We're just not going to do all the different vitamins and pull that apart, because guess what? We don't want to do part therapy. We want to do whole body therapy. We want to do whole plant therapy as much as possible.
Great. Thank you so much.
Let me tell you something.
Bye.
Your body is way more intelligent than me. And that's that. So when we decide that we're more intelligent than the human body, that's when we get ourselves into trouble.
Hi, this is Samantha.
Hi, Samantha.
Hiya. I've got 4 questions. First of all, is there any medication that is not allowed in Mexico? Because I want to come off my medication, but I've got to do it slowly, otherwise I'm going.
No. You can bring all your medications with you. Just
Okay.
don't bring any THC or CBD, because
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
no,
legal.
no.
I know, but it's not legal there. For Canadians, they'll get on an airplane and think because it's legal here, they can just go around flying with it, and you'll get yourself in big trouble.
Yeah. I was
But don't
thinking 'cause
worry,
I'm on-
don't worry. Any toxic drug that's been dispensed by a pharmaceutical company is legal everywhere.
Yeah, I know. I'm just really embarrassed about it because I want to come off it.
No, you're not. You're not embarrassed. Those drugs probably saved your butt.
Mm.
Let me tell you something. But here's the thing. Do you know why people are still suffering today? Because the same rules that they needed when they were children to protect themselves against their parents and other adults, they still use those same programs today.
Mm.
When you get in and learn how to change the program and sacrifice the programs that no longer serve you, this is all going to change. Yeah. And don't you worry. If you come to us and you said to me, well, how are you going to get me off these drugs? And I'd say, Samantha, guess what's going to happen? Within days to weeks, you're going to forget to take them because you won't need them. Your body's a lot more intelligent than me.
Yeah. It's around sleep and stuff like that, and
well, no,
so
the one around sleep.
But
yeah, I know, but the one around sleep is finding your true self. I mean, the day that you find your true self, you'll be able to fall asleep just like that.
Yeah, because when I don't have amitriptyline, I don't sleep for nights. So I'm coming off it slowly, but I don't want to crash, if you know what I mean. So
yeah, well, let's just make sure that you're working on finding your Braveheart goddess, because even if you do come off of it and you haven't changed that part of your personality, you're going to go back on it.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
yeah, I totally agree, because emotionally it's affecting my voice as well. So, but the other one is, so with consultation, I need to have that before I come over there, do I, to start getting prepared before I get there?
Okay, I just want to say this.
What
Do
you
you know
said.
what, cancer clinics do in Mexico? Yeah, come on down. No. Minimum 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Let's just get you on a whole plant-based diet. Let's get the cork out of your butt. Let's start cleansing out the liver. Let's start draining the lymph. Okay. Let's also start working on your attitude about yourself. Okay. Let's just start working on that. So when you come in and you land into Extopa Palace, you've got your groove. You've got your groove.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want you to, I want to give you that 300-page manual. Okay. And I want you to start playing with it, and we'll help you get through it. And I want you to go watch the A to Z Wellness Masterclass. I want you to go watch How to Become #1 at the Art of #2. And I want you to go watch the emotional chemistry of cancer, disease, and healing. So there's just a few things I need you to do. Okay. Let me tell you something. He who studies gets to pass the test. And understand, if I can give you just the fundamentals of how I believe that the emotional and physical body work, and how you can bring up the vibration before you come, then we're on a roll. See, I gotta, those 2 weeks are more to sell your subconscious on this whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's the biggest problem anybody ever has, is getting the subconscious to buy into a new system, a new protocol, a new way of thinking. That's it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I do have a lot of kind of self-doubt, so I do need to sort that out, which is why I'm doing this. So
Well, you need to
Um,
roar when you come. When we're in the circle, we will get you to do the Braveheart roar many times, and you'll find
Okay.
your voice. And you know what? Learning how to say yes to yourself more in an honorable way, and no with the things that are dishonoring you. And the reality is we don't realize that we are dishonoring ourselves by honoring our programs that are toxic, that we got from our parents and all the systems that we went through, right? That's got to stop.
Yeah.
And understand something. Women have had it really hard. Okay. All right. They've had it really bad, and they've had it through generations. This dates back thousands of years, but 5,000 years ago, the church and the government decided they were going to try to split man and woman apart, and then really demean women, like really put them down here. Okay. Because if we actually were equals, if we were spirit beings coming together, none of this would be going on right now. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And I think so I've allowed people to say no to me, and I've pushed myself down, that my voice has felt unheard, which means that is all going to get emotionally pushed down, and then I lose my voice, literally. So I think it's all related.
Yeah,
I have been using the
absolutely.
infinite eyeline. I've run out now, but I'll get some more. Aero Mexico. So I've tried to look at London. They do like one, but they change with another airline like halfway through, or they mix with another airline. Is that going to be like?
I don't
how do
see a
deal with that?
problem. Probably if they're actually if they're a partner, then they'll probably honor them, right?
Yeah. 'cause
I would
KLM
call and find out their partner's rules. Okay. Yeah.
is KLM are complete morons apparently. So
Yeah, but you know what? If you do a spit test, it's as good as any PCR test. That's going to carry you through.
yeah,
If you're going
yeah.
home, and if you're getting on there, then it doesn't matter. You're coming to Mexico.
It's
There's
them
no
letting me out there, because apparently some of them, they won't even let you on the plane from this end to go over there. So they're just being real pigs over here in some areas. But
Well,
doesn't mean
I'm
it
going to
can't
tell
be.
you something right now, that with every day, it's going to be harder to get out. And
Yeah,
that's the deal.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So I'll look at the partners and stuff. I'm going to go off sick with work, and they know that. They know that I'm going to go off sick with work
Right.
because at the moment I'm doing 10 hours a day and I'm constantly on my screen. And I need to get well. They know I need to get well. Am I able to get one? I know you said this already. Again, do I need to WhatsApp you like to get a letter to say that I'm getting
Well,
treatment? So that I
we
can
sent
get
a letter. We sent 3 of them out today. So just call me. Okay. Just call me
Okay.
so we get it right. And what you can do is, let's do it this way. Let me think here.
So I'll need one for the airport. Or one
No,
for
yeah,
work.
just call me on WhatsApp. And then what I'll do is I'll
Yeah,
give you
yeah.
an email and then we'll talk about it and then we'll send you the letter. Okay.
Yeah, sure. And then the
I
final
really
one is-
hope everybody that wants to come gets out, but some of you aren't going to. And
Yeah.
that's just the way it is. People are going to be waiting too long to do this. So,
Yeah. Obviously, it says
Yeah.
33 places left last week. I don't know how many are left now for October. But if for any reason they say no, you can't go, blah blah blah. Obviously, you're okay to refund that, are you? Or
well,
for any
we'll
reason.
either refund the money or we'll move it to the next course. So it's
Okay.
whatever you want. Okay.
Okay.
When people opt in, you get allowed into the practitioner portal. So you get all the information. And then let's say
Yeah.
if you opt out, then you're not in the portal anymore. But if people want to move it
Yeah.
to the next one, so understand something. Okay, first of all, there are no rules. There are no rules that will ever come up against anybody. We will always do the honorable integrity thing. That's it. I already told you, I'm not ruled by money. It's just not. It's always got to
I can
take a
tell you.
back seat to doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. That's just because it's my dad's money and I'm loaning off him. So I thank you.
Yeah,
for that.
nobody has to worry. You know what? If it was the last money I had, I would give it back. Because never would be, because I'm way too open-minded and I know my potential. Money is not my problem. Time is.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
the 180 days visa, so the UK is part of the people who are allowed into Mexico, as far as I understand. Do I need to get a 180-day visa, apply from it here, or do I do that while I'm there?
No, you can fly right into Mexico and that's it. You get your 6 months.
Okay. Okay, so I don't need to apply.
No,
for
it's not. No, you don't.
Okay.
Double check everything because guess what? Something could change like that, but no, you don't.
Yeah.
Call Aero Mexico and say, can I fly and come to Mexico for 6 months? Just like that. And they'll say yes. I know they will, but I want everybody to double check things. Okay.
Yeah. You got a lot of people out there fear mongering, going, "Oh, you'll get stuck halfway there and you won't be able to get home." And
you know what? I'm done. I'm done with those people. You know, that's
Me
like people
too.
people that want to just talk about what's wrong with their health. That's all they want to do. And understand something. I'm not judging them, but lately, I got to tell you, people just want to go on about how bad their health is, why they're sick, why they probably will never get well. And guess what? They're right. They're not going to. So what we got to do is we got to learn people to flip switch. What if you had this story that you were told by the doctor that you'll never get well? And what if I could go in and take that out and put one in that you will get well? You will, because they don't know what they're talking about. Doctors aren't in health. And also doctors only go off of statistics. So what if you weren't anymore the average person, the normal person, the majority? Okay, so tell me that I act like the average 65-year-old. Tell me that I talk like the average. Tell me that I eat like. Tell me that I act like. Seriously, are we kidding here? Okay, are we done yet? Okay, so understand the day that you want to change this is, I've got people that call me, bless their hearts. And I'm going to be patient with them till the end of time. And they refuse to change the story. I talked to a lady overseas, and every time she comes on, she is so addicted that she tries to tell herself she hasn't told me the story 4 times already. And she wants me to hear it again. Now,
Yeah.
is she a bad person? No. Is that story become her whole life? Yes. Because that's all she does is she lives that sickness day in and day out. It's breaking the mold. And guess what she did? She went and saw too many specialists. Every time you go to see a specialist, the deeper the story goes and the harder it's going to get out to be able to get out of you. And
Yeah.
because guess what? You go to a specialist, what do they specialize in? Well, giving you stronger drugs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's it.
Well, I only just started to realise this year, actually, after following all this, I thought that something was odd anyway, but I've only literally in the last 3 months been thinking, I just literally believed at the age of like from the age of 4, I would never get well from underactive thyroid because I had it as a kid. And I'm only just starting to think, why did I just believe them because of what they told me? They've not shown me anything. So why did I just suddenly believe that? So now I'm starting to
Well,
wonder what else I've believed that is,
I know that, but guess what? Your whole family believed that. Everybody believed that. You got to understand something. There's only 20,000 people that are actually have enslaved 7 billion. Now try to wrap that around your head and then say that human beings are the most intelligent species on the planet. And I'll tell you, no, they're not.
No.
You know,
No.
look
Well,
at the
people
stuff
in my
we'll
family
eat.
that have got
Look at the stuff
degrees.
look at the stuff we'll eat.
Yeah.
Look at the way we treat ourselves. Look at the way we treat each other and understand something. So you have to, I'm either at a point in my life where I'm going to walk away like I did. Let me see. 11 years ago, I walked away from my clinic. Okay. All right. My clinic was on the World Wide Web. I was in the top 100,000 of all the websites in the world. And I walked away from it because I couldn't handle what I was seeing. But I didn't. I came back. I never thought I would come back. But I had to become someone else or I wasn't going to come back because I couldn't handle the way I was seeing and how the world, once you really realize what the world's really doing, and then you've got to go and you've got to turn that into, you know, oh, wow, this is a life-threatening, fun-filled adventure, as long as you know the rules.
So is the physical side of it easy to learn? Is it easy to kind of digest, or is it like?
Let me tell you something. What did I just tell you? That when if you take our course, the Wolf Non-Surgical and the Whole Life Coach, you will be the best practitioner within 200 miles of your place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, you will. You will make right off the bat, if you have no self-esteem and you have low self-value, or you're in a whole area of people with low self-value, or they're unable to make a lot of money because that's the location, you'll make $95 an hour. That's as little as it gets. And I'll tell you, the majority of my practitioners leave right away. They're making $150 an hour. You don't believe me? I'll give you phone numbers all over the world and you'll find out I'm telling the truth.
I do.
You'll find out that I have people that have been lumber workers, accountants, dentists. They worked up at the oil rigs and they come out of my 22-day course and they go and open up a place and they practice right away. Don't believe me? Go look at the testimonials on my website and you're going to understand something.
I've seen quite a
The
few.
only reason why people believe this is because you've been dumbed down. And
I have, and I've believed it as well.
yeah, and the medical system has made everybody believe that it takes years of training. I mean, look at the nutritional courses even. Take a 2-year nutritional course. Right. Okay, seriously? No. I'll get you up and running and I will help you with your consultations, but understand something. There'll be ones that'll be tougher than others, but it was never made to be that difficult. It's simple. Do you actually believe that God created a body that we're not intelligent enough to look after, and that you can't look after yourself or you can't look after others? Oh, it's just these people that, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. No.
Yeah. So
I'm not buying into it. I never will. And I don't care what anybody thinks about me because I'm the guy that's turning out approximately 200 practitioners a year that are successful. So, and that's going to change to a lot more.
Well, there's people with degrees who don't even use common sense at the moment, isn't there? So,
well, there you go. If I could just teach you common sense, how to be logical, and to totally put yourself first and have unconditional love for yourself, that's it. You just, let me tell you something. I can go for a consultation with someone, and if they have me leaving there loving my life, loving myself, and getting me off the hook, they didn't have to sell me any products. They gave me the product. Now go to the medical doctor that tells you that it's genetic, or we've never seen this before, or someone like you was only going to live for so long, or you're going to have to do this drug for the rest of your life. Okay. How empowering is that? So this is what is being done. So the reality is, this is a psychological warfare, and you are psychologically sick first before you're ever physically sick. You have to be psychologically sick, which means you've got sick beliefs, and you have them for years before you get the disease.
Yeah.
On a physical level.
Yeah, totally
Mhm.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Colloidal silver, is that good for the throat?
Colloidal silver is good for the throat. I would tell you to spray it often. People do not spray it enough. I would have a little bottle of silver bullet spray. I think it's right behind me here. There it is up there. And I would spray that. If I had a sore throat, I'd spray every 5 minutes until it was gone. But I wouldn't just do silver. I would do infinite iodine. That's going to knock it out
just run
faster
out
than
of that.
anything. That knocks it out right away. So
Yeah.
the infinite iodine works better, but I would use the both. I would switch it off.
Yeah.
Okay, because guess what? You always want to confuse. You always want to confuse the infection. And that's how you do it. Silver iodine, silver iodine. I would even use fulvic spray too. Like, you know, the fulvic Bright Eyes drops. You can put the fulvic Bright Eyes into a spray bottle, and you can spray that as well. But here's the deal. If you've got a sore throat, then you should get a quart of hot water. Listen, hot water is the key here, guys. A quart of hot water or a liter, and then squeeze 1 or 2 lemons in, put a pinch of cayenne, put 1 tablespoon of organic honey to 2 tablespoons, and only drink that throughout the day. Okay. Now tell me you've got a sore throat. So use that, use some infinite iodine, some silver bullet, and you're going to do it. Now,
can I
just
get
know
off that
this.
with the consultation? Does that go cheaper once you've done that, once you've paid? Yeah.
Does what?
Yeah. So the products, obviously, once I've signed up and everything, will they become more affordable?
Oh, I don't know how they're going to, I don't know how
Don't get
to.
me wrong. They're a great price. They're a great price. I don't think they're expensive. I'm just like thinking about what I have and how I can do it.
Look, I tell you what I do, guys. I can't do it all the time, but you know what? Everybody goes, oh my God, look at he's running sales. Why do you think I run these sales all the time?
No, I think you need to.
I do. Oh, well, I don't
trying to
need
be
to. I don't need to run the sales. We are, trust me, we've got enough people buying product, but this is why I do it. So I just keep alternating them, right? But if you take my course, and then you buy wholesale for everything once you take a course. Okay.
So I don't mean to cause
Okay.
any
So
offense.
no, you could never offend me. You can put me on the spot in front of 1 million people. It doesn't matter. And I'd only be offended if I was trying to get away with something.
Yeah.
So, where was I? So what we do is we have, look at our major thing is this. Are you ready for this? And people can take it or leave it.
Yeah.
I'm going to, before I leave this planet, prove that everybody can be a practitioner. And I'm going to break the mold of the whole $250,000 schooling, the years and years. We've already broken the mold. So we're going to keep on going forward, and we're going to do it. And I'm not taking anything away from anybody that has a doctorate or a doctor or has gone to school for a long time. I'm just trying to tell you this, that when are we going to stop being so narrow-minded and understand that if we had a practitioner in every household that was a Braveheart hero that actually knew how to detoxify his or her family on an emotional and physical level, this would be over. So we all done being poverty-minded, selfish, greedy. When are we actually going to pretend that we truly love everybody and give everybody back their power? So that's the end of it. Okay. And then the other thing is that I offer a money back guarantee on all of it. If you come the first day to any of my courses and you think it's not worth it, you'll be refunded your money. If you get a consultation and you think that it wasn't worth the money, just call up and we'll give you the $150 back. The reality is this, is I put myself on the line and I'm proving to everybody, and I'm doing this for a reason, because I'm telling you that just like the medical system, okay, is one big ruse, so is the natural healthcare system. Okay, tell me, let me ask you a question. Why is it that there are millions of practitioners out there, but people are just getting sicker? I'll tell you why, because we don't give the power back to the people. And we also make it so difficult for people to become a practitioner. And then if it's a government approved school, the training has been twisted and watered down. So you never get there.
Exactly.
Well, it's pretty funny, eh? Well, what is it that people go to therapy for? Chiropractic, acupuncture, physio, massage, but they go from a cane to a walker to a wheelchair? What's going on here? I'm telling you right now that people come here and in the first hour, sometimes we get rid of their walker. If you don't believe me, I just did a testimonial on a lady 3 weeks ago, came in with a walker. We worked on her for 1 hour where her most troubled spot was. And she walked up these 3 stairs right here, and she didn't need help and she didn't need her walker. So you know what you think is impossible, I'm telling you, I am possible. You are possible. We can turn this all around. The whole body care system, healthcare system, nutritional system, it's all just messed up. It's messed up. I mean, health food stores aren't health food stores. So what really is health? That's what we got to get down to.
That's why I don't believe in my job anymore, and that's what's getting me down. So I'm like, once I get back, people are going to be in a crap, and I know there's going to be people needing it.
I'm going to tell you something.
I don't
Where
believe
do you live?
I live in East Coast in UK, so on the bump on the right, Norwich. No one knows it.
Okay. Anyways, it doesn't matter where you live, you're going to be busy doing this work. Okay, so here's the deal. Okay. When you leave, you're going to say this. Let me do 5 minutes on you. Just 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes on you with the non-surgical. I know you've got a shoulder problem. And then I want you to tell me if I've given you more relief than anybody else. So now you're going to do that. They're going to come to you. Because understand, what practitioner knows how to work with scar tissue? You do know that once you get the blood flow going, the lymph going, and the energy flowing, scar tissue turns back into connective tissue. You know, we'll have people that, okay, let's put it this way. We give a money back guarantee that if you're booked for surgery, you're not going. Now, who does that? I'm either the biggest liar quack, okay, I've got something going on, or there's something here. So I have to put myself on the line. Why? Because we're going all the way from A to Z. Now, do we have time to play around with the rest of the letters, or should we go from A and jump right to Z and tell people that they've been ruled, schooled, and fooled on this whole health thing?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
And that's it. So guess what? I will challenge anybody that's out there with a limp or a problem that can't be fixed to come to me. And if we can't turn it around, I'll give your money back. Now, I'm not telling that to everybody. I'm saying that give me someone who's Mr. Doubting Thomas that's been everywhere, because understand something. Tell me what therapist works like this. You're not going to find anyone. They don't do this kind of work.
No.
All right.
So do you think like vocal tension is due to emotional stress?
Are you talking about your shoulders and your neck?
I'm talking, well, I have got I've got back shoulder pain, but I've had a sore throat for 6 years. And I lose,
Wow.
as you can hear, I'm losing my voice already.
Oh yeah. So what are you swallowing every day? So who's making you swallow something you can't digest?
I'm drinking like water mostly now, green tea.
No, this is a
Oh, you
relationship.
mean what?
This is a
Oh,
relationship.
okay.
This is a relationship thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. This
Okay.
is not a physical thing.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, I'm holding a lot of anger down with the whole stuff. I've just actually ended a relationship because they're full of crap. So I was like, see you later.
Well,
But
yeah,
I'm
but
pushing
you know,
down a lot of-
yeah, but hold on a second though, but you were looking for somebody
Like-
full of crap.
You're true. Yeah. I think I'm full of crap sometimes.
But
I
you know,
think
but
I'm
you're
pushing
not, love.
myself
You're
now.
not full of crap, love. You're full
Mm.
of beliefs that aren't yours. So let's keep the beliefs that mommy and daddy gave you, and let's get rid of the rest of them that cause them suffering too, that you haven't done that.
Mm.
I'll tell you something right now. The people that raised me, it was a love-hate relationship all my life until I went in and took an honest look at everything and knew they did their best. And that I was only going to keep what was going to bring my vibration up, and the rest I got rid of. And it was it's all unconditional love. And then when I think about the beliefs that my parents had, or some of the people that were trying to teach me, I just think about, wow, the life that they had was so much more painful, you know? And the
Yeah.
thing is your problem is anger. So that's it. So you know it. So you get angry because you actually think,
I get angry because
that-
people don't listen to me. I feel like people don't listen.
well, that's
to me.
not true. You get people, you actually are attracted to people that won't listen to you. Because
Maybe,
that
yeah.
serves your biggest belief that people don't listen to you.
Mm.
Boy, isn't that something? Wow, it's real deep, eh? It's not deep at all.
Yeah.
You're just getting what you are. Okay. People don't listen to me. People don't listen to me. Hey, everybody that doesn't want to listen to me, come on, be my friend. And that's what you put out there. Let me
Yeah.
tell you something. If you were to look at the person who got mugged, okay, the person who got physically abused, emotionally abused, and you took a look at them, you'd see why they drew that into them. I'm not telling you that anybody deserves that. Nobody deserves
No.
that. I'm just trying to tell you that
Yeah.
we attract.
Yeah. But yeah, they do say
Okay.
that, don't they? Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else?
Yes, I have a question.
That was quick. You are good. You are good.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I just have a question. If you could just outline the curriculum that you'll be teaching. I understand there's a physical component in one of
Like-
your trainings, but as far as the new practitioner is concerned, what kind of stuff are you going over? Like just a general outline.
Are you talking, there's the whole life coach, which is the emotional, nutritional aspect.
Yes.
And then there's the body work. Okay.
Yes. I'm talking about the first part.
Okay. So what are we going to go over?
Yes. Just a
Okay.
general outline.
Okay. So what we want to do is everybody who comes, they actually think they're coming to be practitioners, which they are. Our courses are accredited by the World Organization of Natural Medicine. So when they come, they actually think they're going to leave and be able to go and make money, because that's the main gist of most people coming. They don't come for themselves. But when they get there, we're going in there and we're going to work on them. So, and we're going to work on everybody. So let's just take this. So I've got like 30 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've got 30 people in a class. All of those 30 people, you're going to see different personalities.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show you how fast we can go in, and I'm going to go in and show somebody how there's a belief inside of them that is a prominent, dominant belief that needs to be removed.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to struggle with it. Some people, for the first 3 days, they're just angry at me, right? But it's not them. It's their subconscious doesn't want to give up the most prominent, dominant thought.
Yeah.
So the first day is all about emotional. We talk to everybody. We go around. We talk to people. People tell a little bit of their story, and then I'll start opening up and show people what I can do. Okay, and start to open people up so they can start to take a look at things, because not one. Well, I said there might be 1 or 2 or 3 people, but that's it. Most people come on a physical level to learn.
Mm-hmm.
They don't come on the emotional level.
Yeah.
By the time you're done, you will look at a human being, okay, as a human spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can do that, that is where you're going to really win. Now, the second day, what's going to happen is I'm going to go through, the products. I'm going to go through the things like the belly button therapy, the clapping. I'm going to talk about the pelvic expander. I'm going to show different exercises. I'm going to show everybody what I'd like them to be doing with themselves while they're here. Okay, I want everybody to experience all this, go through these things. All right, we're going to talk about products, what they do, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take a few people and we're going to do case histories on them. Okay, so we'll grab some of the people in the room. Then we'll be breaking up into groups. We'll be doing things like mirror work. Okay, what we're going to be, the class will guide us. Okay.
Awesome. Yep.
Yeah, I just got to be really honest with you. You're going to get a 350-page manual for the whole life coach, and you are going to say, this is the most amazing guide. I could leave here with this guide and know that I can actually go and assess someone. Okay. You know, and understand something. If you can learn how to assess people on an emotional and physical level, it's game over, right? It's game over. So in this guide that we have, we'll be utilizing it somewhat, but I do not use a training manual, okay? Because it's all in here, as I want it inside of you as well. And you'll use your manual as a guide as we go through here for different things. We're going to show you different parts of the body, how different parts of the body have a certain disease because of a certain emotion. And I'm going to prove to you that it's that emotion. Okay, just like her with her sore throat for 6 years. Holy crap, is she angry at someone? Okay, okay, all right, okay, yeah. So I got to be honest with you. So the first day is an orientation, the 8 days, you'll be surprised. And then we're going to have people come on who have formulated some of the products that we actually carry. They won't be on for a long time, just long enough to prove to you that we have taken these products up in frequency as high as we possibly can, and in purity. Okay. I mean, wouldn't it be great to know that you're selling really the best of what's out there?
Absolutely.
And I do. And you know what? I'm very proud of it. I've worked really hard for it. And the reality is my reputation, because of my reputation, people who have the best products will come to me first, because they want me to represent them. And so, but that'll stop if I lose my integrity, if I'm not honest, if I don't, if I'm not there. And you know what? I'm going to tell you who does this. It's the universe. And call it what you want. Super consciousness, call it whatever you want to call it, but understand something. Be true to yourself, hold the line of integrity with yourself, and things are just going to come to you.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
I have a question.
Yeah. Hi.
At Ixtapa Palace, is there like self-serve laundry while we're there?
So I packed up the washer and dryer. It's coming with me. So I've got a washer and dryer for the practitioners, and I've got a brand new washer and dryer for us. So I don't know where I'm putting it, but it's going to be somewhere where everybody can have access to it. Okay. All right.
I guess that works. I have another question. I think I saw that you were going to have people there that were going to be helping with like photo shoots and internet sites and stuff. Is that correct?
Oh, listen, you guys have no idea on what you're going to pay and what you're going to get. Okay.
So I'm guessing it'd be wise to bring some wardrobe for some photo shoots.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And look at, and if you're not, then you'll just have to go out and buy it. Okay. All right. And if it's a guy, don't worry. As we all know, I've got enough shirts. But the reality is that you're going to want to do it because we are going to be doing the most professional shoots for you and photography. And you are going to be having, okay, Kinga and Raphael, they're our marketers. They're moving with us. Raphael he could retire today. Okay. All right. And he's one of the top marketers in the business. His wife, they've taken courses all over the world. Their courses cost them $10,000 to $15,000 for like a week. Okay. All right. So they're coming because they love this whole adventure. Okay. And they're like in their 40s and they're spirited. They're beautiful people. They're going to do your photography. They're going to help you with your marketing. They'll create funnels for you. They're going to build your website. I mean,
Is there
nobody's
time
going
for
to.
that built in, or is that something you do during those bonus days?
No. Let's say you said to me, Daryl, I'm coming. I want to have a website and I would put you on to them. They're going to start building all the websites. They've got a few of them to build right now for the last class, but it won't take them long. They're going to take the whole group of everybody that's there and they're going to meet with you and they're going to work with everybody together. And then trust me, your website will not be cookie cutter. It's going to look like you. It's going to smell like you. It's going to taste like you. And you can put all my products on or none of my products on. You can put your products on and my products on, or you can put no products on, or you can put on there that you could even come and I'd build you a website even if you didn't want to take my courses. Okay, here's the deal. We need to have people empowered. That's the deal. And I make not one penny off of the marketing, the videos, the photography, the graphics. It's all just done straight with my people and they will give you better rates than anywhere else. And also, I promise you that if you follow my guidelines and if you decide to go off and do your own guidelines, please just ask me because I probably did it and it didn't work. And if it does work, I'll probably steal it from you. No, I'm kidding. But the reality is this, please don't try to reinvent the wheel. You are going to come and take my course and then you're going to take all, and I don't mean steal, you're just going to take it. You're going to take all my guides, all my information. I don't even care if you leave my name on it. Take it all, rewrite it, make it work for you. The world needs you. Do not let anything stop you. I don't copyright anything. I don't own anything. It's everybody's. And I'm not kidding. Come and take it. You don't have to say, okay, Daryl, do you think? No, just get thinking, get moving, get writing. You want to tweak it, take something that I did, rewrite it, make it your own. Okay. And if you get a website, you can use our whole library. It doesn't go to my website. It's a mirror on your website. You get the whole thing. You get it. I do not have anything that's going to direct to us and people are going to come back to you. You can ask all the people that take my courses, they're going to come to you to buy the product. They're going to come to you for the consultations. I don't want them. Remember something, my goal is to create an army of people that believe they could never become practitioners. They didn't have the money and they didn't have the brains, which both of those things are wrong. So
Thank you.
we need to do this. And you know what? You guys go ahead. I want every one of you to try to challenge and find a hole in my story. Because you're not going to.
Can I ask you a health related question?
Sure.
Can you tell me why it's bad to drink carbonated water, like just spring or carbonated water, not like a soda, but
Everything. No, but sodas are bad for you too. It's carbonated.
Well, I know that.
So
But I mean
anything
the
that's
carbonation
carbonated.
part.
Okay, don't you just love these soda fountains that come out? Well, guess what? We've got hardening of the arteries and destruction of the enzymes in your stomach. Your hydrochloric acid is gone. Goodbye. The end is
I was
coming
trying
fast.
to find out the reasoning behind that. And why is gluten-free bad for you? Can you explain that to me as well?
Why is what?
Having gluten-free products? Why
Well,
are
I'm
they
not telling you to have
part-
gluten products anyways, but you know what? I tell you right now, gluten-free is cardboard. There's nothing in it. There's no nutrition. It's
Okay.
just god awful. Why would you even put that in your mouth?
Well, I don't, but I wanted to understand.
No,
why
no,
you
no.
thought
I'm
it
not
was
talking
bad.
about, when I say something, it's never personal. Nobody ever take anything personal. I'm just going to talk out here because I don't want to hurt anyone. We never need to hurt anybody. I just want to tell you this, the more man touches something, the less you want it. It's just the latest, greatest fad. Okay. So the only reason why we have all this problem is because of the GMO grains. That's it. The grains have changed. Nobody had this problem even 25 years ago. There was no such thing. This is all just glyphosate and GMOs. That's all it is. Now, I will tell you though, in wheat, it's got a lot of gluten in it. And when you get a lot of gluten in you, wherever your body has a weakness or a block, the gluten gets trapped, and the gluten looks to your immune system as if it's an invader. Yeah. So when it looks like it's an invader, what happens is your body attacks the gluten to try to break it down, but it ends up attacking the tissue. And there it is. There's the story, guys. That's it. So if you had really good hydrochloric acid, if you chewed your food really well, okay, if you food combined, if you got the cork out of your bum and you had good bowel movements, but when you're doing gluten, if you don't have good bowel movements, you're not moving very well, you're going to be on fire. So I'll tell you, I hardly ever eat bread, but when I do, I eat an organic, whole grain, really healthy bread, but it's so thin, it's thin. And then I put like a really fresh tomato on it, but I hardly ever do that. I might do that once a month. And when the tomatoes are really good and organic and fresh, oh my gosh, just lots of salt and pepper. Oh, come on. It's great. That's a treat. But I'll tell you right now, guys, and you can get it. Like I said, I eat one meal a day, and I did a blender drink today. It's right here. I just got it a little bit ago. And I had to do it because I was feeling a little bit, this morning I had to go get a health checkup, right? So because of all the things I've got going on, I've got to have insurance on me. Okay. All right. For my businesses. So you got to hear this. So I go to get this done. And then, the nurse comes in and, and she's used to going around seeing people. Well, she doesn't, and this is not about bragging. I just want to tell you that this is just learning how to love and care for yourself. She goes, okay, so she checked me out and everything. She said my blood pressure was that of a 20-year-old. Okay. So also, have you had any of these illnesses? It's like 35 minutes of all these questions. There was not one yes. Okay. And then I haven't had any broken bones, no surgeries, nothing going on. She's just like, because what's normal today is self-abuse. What's normal today, and you look at the majority of the population, when something goes wrong with them, they pick a terrorist to come and heal them. Oh, please, I've been poisoning myself and I'm sick. Could you please poison me well? Oh, could you take a knife to me and maybe cut some of this stuff out that I don't want? Oh, could you burn this out of me, please? So understand, you have been taught how to hate yourself. And like it or not, I don't care what you're saying, you're running a hate program on a subconscious level. And that's it. Because nobody in their right mind would pick, cut, poison, and burn if they totally honored themselves. They would know who created them. Next.
Dr. Wu, this is Joyce. Are you going to continue having these Zoom calls when you get to Extopa?
I don't know, Joyce. Are you going to treat me nice?
Very.
Okay, then I'm in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to do these calls, and we're going to do them from different places. I'm going to try to pick different places that are really fun, right? You know what? If we're not going to have fun, guys, let's don't do it. Okay? If we're not going to have fun, let's don't do it. Don't let anybody believe that you need to suffer for anything. I'm done suffering. All right. Are you done suffering? Okay. Don't ever let anybody disrespect you again. And that would start with yourself. Yes, Joyce. Anything else?
No, not right now.
Okay. How you doing, Joyce?
Okay.
What's wrong?
Just
huh?
a little, I think I'm a little off with all that's going on. And getting ready to travel home in 2 months. So just getting a little.
You're going home in 2 months?
Yeah.
You really think so, eh? Okay. Good luck with that one. Okay. All right. So just understand, I've got all these courses planned, and people are going, well, if you don't believe that in January, maybe we won't be able to fly. Well, some countries will be able to. Then why are you having a course? Well, because if I only have 6 people there, we're still running the course. We're still going to do it. We're going to follow through. It's all about following through. And that's what it's about, everybody. Follow through. Next.
Hi, it's Susan. I just wanted to ask you I've been reading through a lot of your stuff, and the part where you talk about the emotions related to different illnesses, which book was that in?
Emotional chemistry of cancer, disease, and healing.
Okay.
Go to the library and click on that.
Well, I've already read it. I just couldn't remember where I read it at.
Yeah, but you can watch the video. It's all done on video.
Okay. And then do you have any idea how, if they're requiring a test to leave the airport where we live, do you have any idea how we can get a spit test instead of the nose swab?
You have to really go out and search it out. Okay. And I know that some people will do them just inside the nasal, some people just inside the mouth, and they're trying to work with you, but the spit test is more accurate. They're just not going to let you have it. That's all, because yeah.
Okay, I'm good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a question.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello,
Hello.
it's Penny. How you doing?
Hi, Penny. I'm
Hi.
doing great.
Good. Now, I noticed you said that we can't take any cannabis products to Mexico. What about the C60 and the hemp oil? Is that one all right?
That's not cannabis. Like that's not actually cannabis. The hemp oil is hemp oil. You could buy hemp oil anywhere, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's not actually CBD or THC, right?
Okay. Awesome. And I had a question about the if I was interested in doing master class, do you have like 3 running, like or do you take like the same course 3 times? How's that work?
Are you talking about what master class?
For the master certification?
Oh, you mean for master practitioner trainings?
That's right.
That happens every second Thursday. And when you join, you can go in and watch the other ones that we've taped. Okay.
Okay.
And it's $125 a month. That's 2 hours. The first and third Thursday, I think, of the month. And like we have one this Thursday, or you can pay $950 for the whole year. But we do more than 4 hours. You know, I throw in more and we do more, especially when I get to Ixtapa and we get settled again. It's been really kind of difficult. If I were to walk around here and you saw how empty my clinic is right now, it's like I've got this here, I've got the light there, and this behind me.
That's
it. Yeah, there's not much left here anymore. But when we get there and I get organized, the master training class is going to get so much information, and they're going to be part of my trainings. Like if I do like when we do like the first 2 days of the whole life coach, because the first day is the emotional and the second day is the nutritional. There are 2 packed days. Master trainers are on Zoom with us for that. Okay. And they'll even participate a little bit. So, yeah. So that comes with it as well, because I need all my master trainers to be up on everything. Right. So
Right.
Those first 2 days are offered to them. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm planning on selling my house and spending the winter in Mexico with you guys.
Yeah. Well, that'll be beautiful, actually. And
Yeah.
like I said to everyone, you know, come down, check it out. Just know that we will do anything we can to make your adventure better. And, you know, they really do want to help us, you know, the people that work there, and they're really nice, and we'll start getting the groove, and we'll make sure that nobody gets ripped off. How's that? Okay.
That's awesome. Okay, I'll meet you in the disco.
Okay, beautiful.
Disco Daryl.
Next.
Hi, Dr. Wolf. I have a question. My mom and I have been listening to you for quite some time, and we're interested in coming down in October. two things. One, I live in the nasty corporate grind world, so I would be looking for support to try and get me out of work for that time. Second, I have a daughter that has special needs. So along with learning, we would also be looking at healing. So I wanted to understand the work that you may have done with children with special needs. And
But
would
tell
it
me
be-
her needs. Tell me her
so
needs.
so she was born with a chromosomal deletion that I fully believe is able to be repaired. She's nonverbal. She's 8, just about to turn 9. She's non-ambulatory. Developmental delay. Mild to moderate hearing loss in her right ear. Still in diapers, not toilet trained. So is there healing that could be done with her? And then also from an education perspective, I'm just trying to think of how we could maneuver for both my mom and I to learn at the same time, but I'm also a full-time single parent by choice. So that would be the other thing of accommodation for.
Okay, first of all, we'll find you someone
Okay.
that you love and trust.
Beautiful.
And she will
Yes.
look after your daughter. And,
Beautiful. Yeah.
And we will get it at the best price, and that's that.
That would be amazing. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So just know
Perfect.
that's done. That's done.
Okay.
Understand
Beautiful.
something. When you come there, your family.
You know
And-
what? I love the Caribbean. It's actually, I want to fully uproot and leave this lovely country that we live in, we call Canada, for quite some time now. So my heart has been in the Dominican for quite some time, but who knows, maybe Extopa is the
Hey,
next.
well, you know what? Maybe it's just a pit stop, and then you'll. move
It
to
could
the
be. It could very
Dominican.
well be.
You know,
Yes.
just keep your dreams open. Okay.
Yeah.
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 But anyways, yeah, I know that we can help her. How much? I don't want to say. And just understand, I would rather under promise than promise.
For
When I
sure.
sound cocky on here, it's because I can get away with it. Okay. I know I can do it. I don't ever want to get cocky when it comes to children like that, but I want to tell you something. We'll have you smiling. Okay.
You know, I'm a full, yeah, you know, when we talk about surgeries, I have declined, I'm not sure how many surgeries thus far, because I don't believe that's the answer with her, that there is better work from an energy perspective for her. So
I would, give me a call tomorrow. I'm on extension
Okay.
5. I'd like to know a little bit about, just get your notes together. I
Yeah.
want you to show me what a normal day looks like. Eat, drink, and what she does. I
Okay.
just need to know, what does a normal
Okay.
day look like? Okay.
Okay.
So if you could write that up, we could talk for a few minutes, and then if it's detailed, I'll take time and I'll look at it. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. Beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you.
What's your name again?
Amanda.
Amanda, I'll remember you. Just give me a call tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. Sounds
And,
good.
and if you call and they say he's busy, just say he said to interrupt. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. All right. Anybody else?
Are animals
Hi,
allowed?
Dr. Wolf.
Judy, go ahead. She had her hand up. Okay, my apologies to whoever, but we'll be right with you, I promise. Judy, I think you're on mute. You're still on mute. You have to click on it. There you go.
I don't know if I missed something, but my understanding is starting mid-September, I'm in Ontario, that you'll have to be vaxxed to get on a flight.
This coming September,
That's my understanding. It's happening.
I believe it.
Judy, I think that was only for interprovincial. I'm in Ontario as well.
Yeah, I thought it was on any flight anywhere. So then if that's correct, and I may be wrong because I rarely watch the mainstream news, do you know of any private airplane companies?
Yes, yeah, but you're looking at about, if you do that, it's around 10,000. So you want to fill it up with people, right?
Oh, you mean per flight, not per person? Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. But to come and see you. So my other question is, once we get there, how easy, do you know how easy it would be to come back
What do you mean?
into Canada? If there,
Oh, trust me, Canada wants you back. They want to torture you, so.
Yeah, but when you come back, so then they give you the jab, or what's the
No,
story?
hold on a second. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow it down. No, they're not going to do that. That's not what's going to happen. You're not going to get jabbed when you come off the plane. I just came off the plane here just a few weeks ago, and I showed my passport and said, look at the second page. I'm allowed to travel freely. I'm not downloading that. Goodbye. I'm not talking. And I walked out. So understand something. If you don't know the laws, and I'm not telling you to be me, because why would you want to do that? But the reality is this. You'll do a spit test on that side. It'll show that you don't have COVID, right? Because it's more accurate. Trust me. And then what you're going to do is get on the plane. You'll have to do your mask. You'll come back down here, but you can refuse. But now I'm going to tell you one thing, and please don't get me wrong, anyone. And I do not do fear mongering. But for Canada to actually go Nazi by the time it gets really cold here this winter, I can see it happening. Okay, you got to understand something. Okay, our PM, okay, the Prime Minister, is not a Prime Minister. He's not a leader. Okay, I mean, come on, he was a part-time drama teacher. The only reason why was his father was the PM. He was always sitting in the sidelines being ready to be puppeteered. That's it. So however evil they want to roll this out, he's going to do it. Look at what he's got away with. And this is the deal. The higher up you are, you can get away with murder. And I meant that. So look at, as far as I'm concerned, everything's up for grabs in this country. And the reality is this, if human beings couldn't be so easily programmed, then we wouldn't have humans killing humans, torturing humans, bullying humans. But then everybody's going to be saying that works for the government is, I'm just doing my job. I do not trust human beings. They're untrustworthy because they don't trust themselves. I want to be around people that trust in themselves, because guess what? The buck stops there. You get somebody that totally unconditionally loves and is willing to care for themselves and knows how to smell BS, dysfunctional belief systems, and hold the line and roar, and you get a bunch of people together, it's not happening. And I'll tell you, there's no neighborhood I want to live in. My gosh, you know, if they're right, which I think they are, 82% of the population in Canada has been vaxxed. 25%, and that was 4 weeks ago. So no, it's not going to, you know what? I'm going to say this one time. I don't want to say it again, because then it's just me. And I don't want to be responsible for anybody except myself. I can't even be responsible for my children. They're not going to listen to me. They're going to do whatever they want to do too. My adult children. I can only be an example of courage and faith and honor. That's all I can do. But I'll tell you something right now. I don't want to be around people except those people. Those are the people that we can only count on. Are those people that wake up and said, you know what, this is my life. There is no authority over me, and there won't be an authority over me. Why do you think I get on my one-a-days and I stand up like this? Because I actually mean it. And I actually want to give people the best gift they could ever have. Is that the grand illusion is we have no power. That's the grand illusion. That's not even true. Judy, if you were to even wake up to even 50% of your power, it would be over. We're so busy being scared. Take a look at how much fear you had about making money, raising your children, hoping people love you, approve of you, okay, before COVID. And now with COVID, you know, you're not allowed to talk about that in my house because it doesn't exist. How can we sit down and talk about something that doesn't exist? Just because the whole planet decide to buy into it because they have low self-esteem, they're ready to off themselves. Isn't it something that you can program someone to hate themselves and they don't even know it? That, you know what, that they will pick food that's going to poison them, drink that's going to poison them. And then it's not like it hasn't been going on forever. I mean, how long has the water been poisoned, the food been poisoned, and they just keep doing it to the air, and they just go, don't want to listen, don't want to listen. That's all. So the reality is I don't want to get involved in all this. I only want to get involved in one thing. And what's that? Me. I want to get involved in me. I want to feed me right, love me right, care for me right. And hopefully people around me will go, wow, if he can do it, maybe I could do it too. And if we just got people just loving and caring for themselves and saying no, but everybody's crapping their drawers, eh, Judy? Everyone. Well, I'm not crapping my drawers. Look at me, I'm a big mouth right now. I'm on Facebook too. So the reality is I'm not doing this because I need trouble, but I'm not living any way except free. And don't tell me that we live free, because we've been enslaved since the beginning. There's never been a free human being on this planet. But damn it, I'm going to keep working on it. And if I don't work on it, then I'll lose everything like the majority of the population has already lost. And that's their mind, because they never owned their mind, because their mind was mastered and programmed before they even got here. Sitting in mother's womb, in mommy's womb, we had to listen to two parents that didn't know how to raise us, and we're scared shitless. They didn't know how to feed us. They didn't know how to love us, because they didn't know how to feed or love themselves. And don't tell me that's not what goes on. We are so dysfunctional. I've hardly even met parents that I thought that should have been parents. And it's not their fault. But that's what I want to change. So that's why I have what's called the perfect pain-free pregnancy. The whole thing needs to be just pain-free, where we teach people to come. They can come at any time of their life, but if we could get people a year before they get pregnant and get them healthy, and then show them how emotionally and physically and nutritionally to live up until the baby's 2 years old. And if they follow that protocol, it's over. There's no painful pregnancies. There's, look at how the man terrorizes the woman, or the partner terrorizes the pregnant woman the whole way through. Oh my God, when are we going to, that baby's picking up all the vibration. As soon as that the spirit comes into the womb, it doesn't know English, but it knows frequency and vibration. And you know what? I'm going to tell you, I'm sorry if I'm off on a tangent here, but it's all about the children. You look at all these adults talking about all this stuff about the C and the V, and right in front of their children. Oh, I don't know why my child is bleeding from the rectum. Really? Wow, I can tell you. And so I deal with this all day now. I'm telling you, we take about 12, maybe to 30 calls of people saying that they're going to end their life, or someone's going to end their life. My husband's a raging alcoholic now. He's physically abusing me. What am I going to do? It's just, so understand, we all got set up. I get it. But the reality is this, you better fight. You better fight for the love that you have inside yourself. You better go in and uncover and discover that Braveheart goddess, Judy. You better find your ovaries and find your lioness roar. And that's it. Whether you come to Extopa or you don't, you get your chin up, you put a slight smile on your face, and you say no whenever you need to. And you start practicing it. And you say yes when you need to. And that's it right there. This whole thing could end. Because all they're doing is they're hoping that we buy into the grand delusion that we are weak.
I have a simple question. Does your clinic deal with fractures? My partner has a fracture for 6 months, 3 of them in his back, and a specialist won't see him. Should I refer him to your office?
Judy?
Uh-huh.
Why don't you give me something hard to do? That's a joke.
Oh, what a shame. 6 months of pain. What a shame.
It's over. It's over.
Okay. He will
It's
call you.
over. Remember something. What did I say about the illusion, Judy? It's that difficult. So my partner, 3 years ago, we were in Texas. Somebody went and walled this gate off, so we had to cut across the grass. There was a hole this deep, and she fell into it, and she went to turn, and she did, okay, a 2-inch fracture, 1/8 of an inch wide in her tibia. In her fibia, she did a C fracture. And anyway, so we went to the doctor and they said, wow, if she touches the ground, she's going to break that off. And that'll never heal. There's no possible way, never heal. And I said, so what are you going to do? And they said, well, what we do is we peel back the muscles, peel back all the flesh, and then we're going to put in a brace on this side, and we'll screw them together. And I said, how long is it going to take for her to get well? Oh, it'll take about 16 months. That's quite deep. I said, 16 months, really, 16 months. And I said, and 2 plates and some screws. And and you know, I'm always a little bit of a smart ass, right? And I set him up because I wanted to say 2 plates and 2 screws. And he goes, yeah, 2 plates and 2 screws. And I said, screw that. And we walked out. 12 months later, all sealed in. They said it was impossible. We have the x-rays. We can prove it. So the reality is this, a fracture is easy to heal. If it's not healing, then your fiance, no?
Partner.
Okay, so your partner has an inflammatory mind and an inflammatory diet, or both. Okay, so that's it, because the fracture should heal, but if the human growth hormone is low, then the calcium that's being broken down from the bones can't extract the ions off to recalcify the fracture. Okay, so anyways, give me a call. It's really easy. It is really, I'll tell you, it's easy. I'll tell you right now, you start on this and you'll see that the fracture will become the strongest part of his body when we're done.
Wow.
That's how it works. So something's causing his immune system to be too low. Okay. And even the fracture not healing is going to help the fracture not heal, because of the extra stress is going to create more acidity. So then it's going to pull more calcium, and then he's not going to utilize the ions to help to heal the fracture. But we'll go through it, because if I go through it right now, then yeah, it's a product talk and clapping and different things. I would like you to call me, tell me where the fracture is. If you have an x-ray, I'll have you send it to my phone. So first, just call me on extension 5 tomorrow. Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Okay. All
I
right.
have one really, hopefully it's a quick question. How are you today?
Oh, and Judy, you don't have to answer me, and I'll be right with you. But Judy, and then the only deal I say is that I want him to come on and then tell everybody if he healed or not. Okay.
Awesome.
Or you could, if he's shy. I don't want to, you know.
Sorry, he's in a different city right now than me. So how do we do this together? A 3-way call or something?
Well, just call me. Call me. First of all, what's this? I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. So just call me. And then once you call me on extension 5, then we'll do a 3-way call.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, how are you? Really quickly, I've chatted with you before.
You don't have to, don't be too quickly, because it stresses people out.
Okay. I'm driving down with my 2 kids, my 2 dogs. You might remember the 2 dogs part. Good Lord. I'm leaving on August 31st. I'm looking for people to convoy with through Mexico, first of all. But
where are you leaving from?
From BC. I'm sorry. And so I'm just looking for people I'll go pretty much anywhere from Mexico, the border, and convoy down if there's anybody.
Dr. Ross Anderson's leaving from BC too. I don't know when though.
Yeah, he said he wasn't that interested in convoying.
Okay,
So,
good. Okay, all
that's
right. Do you have extra room, or no? You just want to convoy with something?
No, I don't have enough.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Okay.
Because I'm going down for as long as it takes for things to be cool.
Yeah, and just understand something, everybody. If you're not coming from BC and you're coming from Ontario, you can still meet. Okay, so you can still meet. So if anybody's going down that way, you can still meet together. And I think that's a really smart thing. Okay. Yeah. How can people get in touch with you? Is that okay?
I put it on the Extopa
training.
I posted on there. My name's Alicia, and I've talked to a few people, but nobody's anyway, that's not, just putting that out there. Secondly, I have had this plan now for 6 weeks. Everything's been great. My son is 4 or 5 months out of knee surgery, meniscus surgery. Yesterday, retore his meniscus, we think. So now I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, so I'm planning to leave August 31st. Do I stay home? Like I've rented out my house. I've sold all my crap. I'm like ready to go.
Why don't you let his meniscus heal?
Yeah.
And then I'll fix it when you get there.
Okay.
Okay, just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Or you
well,
don't have to. Don't believe in me, but do whatever you think is in your gut. But the reality is don't go do anything, please. Okay.
No. Well, I don't even have time to do anything because and as soon as he did it, I was thinking, I think I still need to just go. I just need to follow my plan and just go.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good. Then we will chat with you down there.
Okay. Next, is there anybody? Okay.
Hi, Dr. Wolf.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, this is Sandra. I am curious to know about childcare down in Ixtapa. Do you guys have anything available for people who are interested in taking the practitioner course?
Absolutely. And I don't, but I will. And that's it. It's going to happen. Just know we're going to have beautiful people. You got to understand something. Jose, who owns Extopa, he has the same staff working for him for the last like 25 years. Okay. I mean, we're talking about real heart and soul people here. We're going to go down there and we're going to find a beautiful lady that loves children, or we'll find a couple or 2 or 3. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. They never have to leave the property. They're going to always be around. Okay. All right. We'll have walkie-talkies. Okay. So we'll have a walkie-talkie there and a walkie-talkie for the kids. And then they just walkie-talkie. Hi, Mom. Hi. Are you fine? Yep. Good. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And I don't care if you're in class and the kids want to come by and see you. They can come by and see you. It's not going to be like you know what I mean? Okay. So just know that. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Dr. Wolf, this is Loretta. And
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing.
I was wondering if I come down for a few months, if my dog will be permitted.
Not for you staying there, but there is places around in Extopa. Yeah. I would check those out.
She would stay at another spot in the day type thing, or?
Listen, you can bring her in to the course. She's good. She can stay there and then go take her out for a walk. All right.
Okay.
You can't have her stay in a room and then have your dog there. You can bring your dog to the course.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's all I need to know. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else?
Hi,
Okay.
Dr. Dara Wolf. Hi, this is Serena.
Hi, Serena.
Hi. I have a couple of questions. I heard along one of your talks that we have to bring our own supplements to Mexico.
Okay, here's the thing. If I sell supplements right now, it's going to be about 25% more than we sell them for. And that's not going to go good. And do you know what's going to get out there? It's going to get out that Dr. Wolf is ripping people off. I am not ever even going to, because people are always going to look, they do. Don't get me wrong. God love them. They've been ripped off before. But we don't have a way yet. If I can figure out a way to get my products in, or I will tell you one thing, I will have a concentrated, highest quality humic fulvic there for people. Okay.
Oh, so I don't have to bring any because I just had some shipments sent from Canada to me here in Singapore, and then now I'm going to carry them all the way back to Mexico. It's kind of with all the postage. Anyway, so if you have the humic and fulvic acid there, then I don't have to carry, because that's quite a heavy bottle to carry.
Okay. Understand, everybody, just so you know this. Okay. I'm coming out with a humic fulvic that is the highest quality humic fulvic. Okay. First of all, just know this. If you didn't watch my show today, I think you should have. You're going to find out that my humic fulvic, nobody has it, because nobody has where we get it from, and they don't have the processing and the filtration that we have. Okay, we have no chemicals in ours. We actually extract any of the heavy metals out nobody does this. We are the only government site licensed manufacturer in the world.
Will you
Okay,
have the tummy love as well when
you're not going to need it. I'm coming with okay. I don't even want to be saying it, but I just don't want people to do any more than they have to. I have a concentrate that you'll mix 1/8 of a teaspoon into a glass. If you do that twice a day, you're getting more than from all the rest.
Okay.
I just didn't want to say it because it doesn't come out for another 3 weeks, 4 weeks. But we've been able to create this concentrated pure product that when you drop it in the water, it just dances. You don't even, you just have to go like this, like that. It's already stirred. It's like magic. Well, you'll see. There's nothing
So
like
I don't
it.
have to bring any fulvic humic acid based product at all. But what about bright
No.
eye?
No, you
Bright
do
eye.
not. And understand something, everybody. I want you to bring the supplementation that I believe you'll need. I don't want you buying stuff and bringing a ton. Look at, you got the sun, you've got structured water in the pool, you've got people that will love and care for you and really mean it. And we're going to have the juicing and the veggies and the blender drinks, please. Look at, and then you're gonna
need much supplement.
No, you're gonna need much at all. I just want people to understand that. I need you to leave here understanding you are the greatest energy medicine healing device in the world.
Okay, thank you. That's very clear. That's very good. The other question is, what is the difference between the detox tea and the cleansing caps?
The detox tea works on all the detox organs. It works on the liver, the colon, the lymph, okay, the bloodstream, okay, and the kidneys. 5. The caps only work on giving you a nice bowel movement. Okay, so here's the deal. So I'm traveling, so I'll take 2 caps in the morning, okay? All right, and I'll take 2 caps or 1 cap at night, depending on how long the flight was, because it's the dehydration. But understand, everybody, I will also, for every hour I'm in the air, I drink a quart of water, structured water, because I take my structure unit with me. I also have the humic and the fulvic in it, and I also have super cinnamon mixed in with it too when I fly. Now, but the reality is does everybody know that structured water is the only water in the world that actually takes out EMF radiation out of your blood, out of your tissues of your body? So structured water neutralizes the EMF from flying and also from 5G and the blue light toxicity. So if you've got Kangen water or structure or reverse osmosis or filtered, you still always want to structure it.
So you carry your structure water
everywhere on the plane. Yeah.
Okay, because I was saying I can't carry water in the plane and don't throw much water.
No, but I don't. But the reality is you know what? I've hardly ever had where they wouldn't give me a full bottle, or I go, well, if you won't give me a full bottle, then I need you to fill up this container, and it's a quart, and they'll do it. They won't refuse it.
Okay, and so the other question is, you have iodoro versus Idorol versus the iodine spray and the iodide spray. Are they
okay?
similar?
First of all, Idorol is a tablet, and people can take it. Once I sell off my Idorol, I am not going to carry it. There's no way. No, the infinite iodine, there's nothing like it on the planet. I'm not going to carry it. I'm not going to carry a secondary product.
Good. Okay, good to know. Thank you for that. And the other one, vitamin K2, will that complement someone who is taking Marigen? Will it help? No. So it
You
doesn't-
don't. Okay, remember something. Marigen is invisible ions. It's the only calcium product that works in the world. There's not another one. You can tell me that you hear about people that have like a calcium ion product, but it's not. It's ionic calcium. There's only one calcium ion product in the world. There's no other product that will reverse osteoporosis. And also just know this, there's a whole group of us doctors around the world and medical doctors that when the actual bone density of the patient comes back, guess what? You don't find cancer anymore. Take that one to the bank.
So if one's on marriage and one does not need vitamin K2,
You don't need vitamin K2.
okay, good to know.
You need a
Thank
vitamin
so much.
K2 for helping to the absorption, but you don't need it.
Help to absorb the calcium from the food that you eat.
Yes. You don't need it. You won't need it. That's physical calcium. You don't need it. Okay, some people will use K2 to help to do the D, also to help with the D, to absorb that, right?
Okay, but
Okay.
all right. Or we
But
get a
still,
lot,
your
right?
best D is the sunlight, or to get yourself a vitamin D light.
Yeah, I mean, we live in Singapore, so I get lots of light sunlight. We have lots.
Oh,
of
there
sun.
you go. That's good.
So we do the morning sun and the evening sun.
Well, then
Okay.
you're doing great, love.
Okay, great. And I've managed to change my flight to go directly from LA to Singapore to LA to Ixtapa. I don't know what the changes will be like by the time I get to LA, whether there's going to be a need for quarantine. I don't know.
No. You don't quarantine. You're not leaving the airport.
Okay.
So you're going to fly into the airport and leave. Okay. You're not going into the United States. You're going into the airport. You're not quarantining. You just can't leave the airport.
Any Americans know if they do a PCR test even in transit? Anyone has any idea? Anyone come to you about that? Do they do a PCR?
No, I don't know about that.
in
I
transit?
don't.
Okay, no worries. I'll
And you know, all people have to do to end this is call the airline. They're going to tell you. No, as long as you don't leave the airport, that's what I was told. As long as you don't leave the airport, you have to sleep there. If you leave the airport, then you're in trouble. My God, these are just rules for fools. Okay. So if you stay in the airport, you're okay. But if I leave the airport, I'm a danger. Okay, got it. Okay.
So I prepared a long list of products of yours that I was going to bring from here. But now that you've got all the humic fulvic covered, so all the humic fulvic based products, I can take them away.
And that's the bulk. That's the heaviest part of it. So
right. But you have the black gold. Will you be carrying?
Okay. First of all,
I don't need it.
One second. I don't have the black gold, but you don't need to bring the black gold.
Okay.
My gosh. Okay. You're going to have the sunshine. You're going to have all these high vibrational people around you.
Oh, I'm so
Trust
happy
me.
to hear that. Oh, it's fantastic.
No,
This is
don't bring
great.
black gold. Please don't do it.
It's so heavy. It's such a big
Well,
bump.
it's not even that. You know, the reality is, you know what? I just want people buying what they need. I don't need them to buy any more. Okay. That's what I'm trying to tell you is this is not about the sale. This is about selling you on you.
So I need some oil, the essential oils. I can buy them. I can bring them with me. I
Yes.
guess essential oils,
Yes.
You make the best ones. You still make the best ones. I've tried many other brands. How about Son Formula? Shall I bring my Son Formula with me? Because I'm going to do some water fasting there when I'm there. I'm going to arrive.
Well, then bring Son Formula. Okay. Son Formula is the best amino acid formula in the world. Nothing can touch it, and absolutely nothing will touch it, you know?
Okay.
And well, I love it. I mean, I do 4 Son twice a day.
What do you recommend I bring with me if I'm doing the advanced water fast once I'm there with you? Because I'm going to be
Well,
there.
you know that when you do the black diamond crystals, you can do those. I promise it won't turn on your digestive tract. Okay. All right. So you do that, and what you're going to do the water fast. Or, well, do all the rest. If you can, bring the calcium, bring the ATP. Okay. Bring the Ormus minerals and bring the super cinnamon. That's about it.
Almost, yeah. So I have.
And don't forget, and bring your enema bucket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you sell replacement tubes there? Do you?
Yeah,
have
I
them?
do. We have
good.
them.
And the connector, the hose, not the tube, but the piece that goes into the a-hole. What's it called?
Yeah, we sell it. We sell the whole set. You can look online. We sell the set.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want the set. I just want the tube and the applicator. Do you have you sourced a tube no worries. I'll get some before I leave. But the application is kind of hard to find. Anyway, so you're saying almost minerals, my Marijan.
Well, do the same thing. Just don't bring the fulvic. Okay.
Okay. The 5 things and without the fulvic and the humic. How about the Sononian minerals?
I don't think you'll need them. Why would you bring them? We're going to be feeding you all these juices, all these vegetables.
I want Fibro Clear. That's what I need to get.
But see, if you came and you had a really chronic illness, I might want you to do the Sononian, right? I mean, that's 150 different antioxidants, minerals, vitamins, coenzymes, all of this. I might need that extra help, but you don't need it. You don't need it.
And I was in my consult, Fibro Clear was recommended for mucus discharge.
Okay, well, the best thing for mucus and for inflammation is the curcumin cayenne 5000 and the FibroClear. FibroClear systemic enzymes that go in and engulf up the waste materials that are in your tissues and in your bloodstream and in your lymph system. So I don't know if anybody remembers Dr. Bernard Jensen. It's kind of funny, eh? He was supposed to be the father of colon therapy, but he got this huge tumor in his colon, okay? He did 150 enzymes like capsules, like the FibroClear that I sell. He did 150 a day, and that's how he got rid of his tumor. I mean, he did juicing too, but you know, he just sent you, well, you can't OD on enzymes. They're the spark of life. And then these are really positioned to go in and get rid of trapped protein particles, scar tissue. They go after things that are abnormal in the system. They go in and clean up your blood as well. Okay.
What about the C60 oil? I think I'm bringing my C60.
Well, that's the thing, eh? C60. I won't go anywhere without my C60.
That's so heavy. But will you have that there? No.
No.
Okay.
It's
no,
too expensive. It's too expensive. The weight and then the duties. Oh man. If you have it. Okay, so let's.
The bottom line is essential oils that you need and the basic stuff that I need for the fasting.
Well, you know, the orange.
Beautiful. I love that. And the cinnamon zest. I love that too. So,
super cinnamon and the orange and the lemon lift. That's it.
Okay. And
the other thing is, please don't forget, I mean, we're going to have some of the best energy medicine in the world there. I mean, you know, where all of these, got to understand, we take these products and every bit of the product that you take, the physical part, you poop it out or you pee it out. The only thing that stays behind is the frequency. So let's not get too supplement crazy. That's why we want to do the consult, to just bring what we need. And then let's allow all our energy medicine equipment to just light you up, because that's what it's going to do.
Fabulous. Okay. I love what I'm hearing. I love it. I love it. I can't wait. I'm coming a month earlier because I had booked my flight and you moved it to October for the course. Is that right?
Okay, so, I had to because
it's okay, no problem, no problem. Yeah. I give you more time to wander and have fun on my own before it starts. No,
okay.
Yeah, and whatever I can do to help you guys set up and clean up and all that, I'm available. So
thank you so much. You know, it's like you know, it's like trying to open up this fulfillment center in Canada and then opening up another fulfillment center for worldwide support. And then getting the fulfillment centers in the United States, and then to get enough product in there until next June, because as soon as the lockdown comes, they're going to stop everything. Caps, bottles, label. I know their game. So I just sit at nighttime. I just sit here thinking like a psycho. And then I just have to make a plan.
Okay. No worries. I'm good. Yeah. I'll be there around September the 6th, I think.
Okay.
The 3rd. I'm in touch with Brandon over in the hotel, and he's sorting me out. Great. I look forward to seeing you, and I'll speak to you on Friday. You're the next advanced trainers for Zoom.
Oh, that's Thursday. Thursday's the master training.
Your time, Friday morning, my time. I'm 6 a.m.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, you always got to try to be ahead of me, don't you? Boy.
So I think you're ahead of me. I'm behind you.
I
Your
don't
meeting's on
know. I
Thursday.
don't
I'm coming
know.
on Friday. I'm always behind you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. See you
You're
then.
welcome. All right, everybody. You know what? It's like, what time is it? Oh my gosh, it's 6 o'clock. So I've been on here since 3 o'clock. All right. Yeah, I don't have a life. I'm gonna go find one. That's what I'll do. Okay. I love you guys. Have a beautiful night. Keep your smiles, connect to your breath, and know this, okay? There's so much more in here. There's so much more. Good night, everybody.
Thank you. We are your life.
Is a New World Practitioner? Well, a New World Practitioner is somebody that understands that training comes before treatment.
Have I noticed any changes in myself since taking this course? Oh, yes. Yes, I have. I definitely have.
There's so much more ahead of you, and there's so much more that you can find within yourself, and there's so much that you can let go of to free yourself. And I'm excited to be able to help others find their power.
It's not a treatment. It's like a restoration. You can renew your body. And I didn't understand what was preventing me from healing.
I guess this is where I kind of get emotional because Daryl truly cares, not only for himself, but humanity in general. And he wants to educate people to live their best lives and learn to love themselves first before anybody else.
The Whole Life Coach certification. We go deeper in that 8 days than anybody else goes when it comes to learning how the invisible creates the physical, the psychological creates the biological. And we teach you about energy medicine and about vibration and frequency because that's all it is.
He really cares for everybody. He wants to educate as many people as he can, their own healers / practitioners. He wants to get the knowledge out.
Dr. Wolf and the whole crew, Sage and his bodywork techniques, learning it. Everybody here has just been so incredible. They're so supportive. It's been a really cool experience.
I've seen nothing but incredible results day after day, hour by hour, while they work on people who get finally the effect and result that they've looked for everywhere else and never got. So they're amazing, amazing.
On a daily thing, I'm becoming more flexible and more pain-free. It's a process of treatments because of the damage I've done to my body. But yeah, I expect to be doing backflips. You know, I'm 64 years old. I'll be doing backflips.
When it comes to the Wolf non-surgical certification, nobody can pull fibroids apart or reverse joint, muscle, tendon, ligament problems or scar tissue from surgery quicker than we can. And we offer a money-back guarantee to all our patients. Now, why would we do that? Because we pull off the I am possible and we reverse the irreversible.
They're so professional, yet so fun. They know how to push you to your limit. They encourage you, so it's all positive training, and really every one of them has a piece that they offer to the business, and they don't miss things. They let you go to the next level.
To use my love and light to be in service of others. And that's part of healing, right? Where as my elbow is connecting to that skin, you know, I'm delivering my frequency to the person that's seeking that work, you know, because I will always have that love and light inside me.
And a New World Practitioner understands that you can't give what you're not. So until you understand that unconditional love and care for oneself is what you need to become so that you can give that to your patients,
Don't expect a different outcome than every other practitioner out there. And that's what we teach here, because you need to become what you want to see in all of your patients. G'day, I'm Dr. Darrell Wolf. Do you know why you or your friends or your family are struggling with their health? Well, because they've never been given a strategy. And every time they go to see a health practitioner, whether it's medical or natural, all they're doing is getting Band-Aids. What if we were able to create a strategy that you could create the perfect day from the minute you woke up until you went to bed, and then we continue to guide and support you along your journey as you grow, your program grows. And what if you only paid one price, and you had unlimited support and guidance for the rest of your life? That's called the Perfect Day Consultation.